You're stupid.
Okay.
You're stupid.
I wonder how long. I could do that for like, I think 30 seconds before I ran out of breath.
We're back.
We'll try it sometime.
We're back. What's up, Beaners?
Hey.
Thanks for rocking with us. Another episode, man.
Yep.
You guys have been telling your friends, bro, because we're looking good, and it's because of you guys. So thank you for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep telling more of your friends. Ehsan,
Yep.
you're gay.
Nope.
Okay.
And that's this episode.
And that's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
See
we
you
gotta
next week,
figure it out.
guys. Yeah.
Well, sometimes we just try to catch you and see what you're really gonna say.
Yeah, well, you know, I might you might get it right this time. You might catch me at the right time and be like, oh no, I'm gay now. Fuck.
You might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. And
I
does
know.
anyone?
I know. You know, I'm 90% sure.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know.
Yeah. No.
Ehsan,
Yeah.
how you feel, bro, about the world? Feeling good?
About the world? No. Who looks at the world right now and be like, oh, this is going fucking awesome.
Yeah. Today, and just so you guys know what day it is in our world, Minnesota happened yesterday.
Yes, last night.
Last night. So that was last night, like the Minnesota riots, and like they burned down Target and Jennifer.
Why are you stabbing people, Jennifer? What you doing?
Yo, Jennifer was stabbing. Yo, that lady stabbed nigga.
Yeah.
Imagine, bro. This is what I couldn't. Okay, imagine going to Target and you get there and you're like, holy shit, I think it's being looted. You're not 100%. You're like, man,
Right.
something looted is going on. You walk in, you're like, holy shit, bro, they're looting this motherfucker. You're like, well, man, look, I'm here. I'm gonna just grab some shit. I'm here. I'm gonna at least get what I was coming for anyway.
Right.
I'm gonna at least get that.
And maybe get a TV out of
And
this.
I might get a TV or just, some lamps. Like that nice white lady who
Yeah.
got some lamps.
Yeah,
And
who
I'm
got- yeah.
not mad at her. She was like, yo, I was coming to get these lamps anyway.
I'm getting these 3 lamps. And I'm going to shuffle out in a run that clearly says that I haven't run in many years.
So, all right. So I get in there, bro. Like you said, I get myself a couple lamps. I get the TV and I get what I came for.
Right.
And now on my way out, a lady in a wheelchair stabs me. Now, what do I tell people? Because I'm like, oh, bro, am I really going to tell people? Who's going to believe me that a lady in a wheelchair stabbed me, right? You go home, and before you can even tell your wife's like, honey, there's a lady in a wheelchair stabbing people.
Yeah.
And you're like, bitch.
Oh, I have a story for you. You know what? Ever since the video got posted, you can now tell that story. I'm just like, oh, I got stabbed by the lady in the
Bro,
wheelchair.
yeah, because now it's like, because nobody, at first it's like, what you mean you got stabbed by a lady in a wheelchair outside of the Target riots? And you're like, bro, you had to be there.
Right.
There was a lady in a wheelchair stabbing just black people.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That doesn't even sound, bro, how not real does that sound?
That sounds like something, that sounds like a Jesse Smollett made up story.
Bro.
It sounds like something
if I
Smollett
tell
would
you
make
that-
up. Yeah.
If I tell you that there was an old lady in a wheelchair stabbing black people at a Target, I was going to go down there and it was just going to be
Two Nigerian dudes.
two Nigerian dudes
Outside the
stabbing people
subway,
with
yeah.
machetes
Yeah.
outside of a subway. Now, that's not what happened.
No, that old white lady in a wheelchair was straight up stabbing people. And look, racist white people. Maybe you're like, oh, I want to go down and stab people that are looting because looting is bad. Whatever, right? Don't defend Target's honor. Target doesn't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, bro. If they were doing it to a local, if she was doing that at a local business, now is it racist? Is it horrible? Absolutely, but it does change.
It's changed.
story.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
personal. It's
I get
her
it.
business.
It's sort of like when the Korean people were defending the convenience store in the LA riots. If that shit is yours.
No, there were people. There were brown people in Minnesota. Bro, you see the videos. I mean, it's a brown dudes out with machetes in their hand in Minnesota, guarding their motherfucking little tobacco store.
Do what you got to do. If it's yours, do what you got to do. Hey, but these big corporations, lady in a wheelchair, don't give a fuck about you. In fact, these big corporations would charge you more for your wheelchair if they could.
Also, how bad has Jennifer wanted to stab people?
Yeah. Also,
She's been like,
Jesus,
yo,
yeah.
bro, the moment I can stab a nigga, yo, she was like, I'm gonna stab me a nigga the moment, and then she was like, pandemic happened. She was like, not yet, and then it's like the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. She was like, I can't do it. It's not, but man, when she saw them ransacking that Target, she was like, bro, I'm going down there, and I'm gonna get like 4 niggas.
I don't know what she thought was gonna happen either. Like she just thought that people were just gonna take it.
Bro, it's so funny when they hit her in the face with a motherfucker
Fire extinguisher, too. They just like.
I mean, she gets She gets the business end of that fire extinguisher.
Yeah, dude.
Dog.
That's what happens when you try to fight people who are looting. Their adrenaline is already on 1,000.
Yeah.
And then you try to stab them, and then you're in a wheelchair. They're like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this lady up. I'm gonna fuck this lady up.
Bro, also the internet is undefeated. Bro, and hey, you niggas out here, you niggas out in Minnesota who listen to Spoil the Beans, because y'all out there.
Yeah.
Find me.
Shout out to Grace Jensen.
Shout out to Grace. Grace, sorry about your city. It's on fire. But find me that nigga in the Elmo costume banging the drums while the target's on fire. Who is that hero? You don't know how heroes are gonna come, bro. When I saw that video, fool, of you see the target complete on fire, just on fire, like it's a fucking world war or some shit, and the camera pans over and it's 3 niggas drumming, and one of them got full Elmo costume.
That's actually an old video.
Really?
Yeah, that's old. That's old. That's from a separate riot from a while ago.
Wow, it tuned up perfectly.
Yeah. I mean, it's the right time to drop it because it's pretty amazing.
Bro, when I saw that shit, I said, man, the internet is the greatest thing of all time, dog. Oh, my God. Also, bro, how fast they, like, find people's information and shit.
Right.
Like that lady who choked her dog out, right, in the park. The lady who choked her dog out, Karen.
Yeah, Amy Cooper.
Karen.
Yeah.
How great is Karen, by the way?
It's a great. I can't believe it. You said this earlier, but it only works because white women get so offended by it.
And it's a great. It makes it
for no
me,
reason.
I would never like this word, but this word is like now
it holds power.
It fuels me.
Yeah. Karen.
Also, bro, you said best too. We talked about this shit. Karen is not a race. Like Karen's not like just a race thing. Like other white people,
white women
hate Karens because Karen is a personality. There's other white women who aren't Karens. Every black person, you black, fool. You black. It is what it is. You a nigga. That's how you going to be viewed in this world. It is what it is. Woo woo. To be a Karen is a choice.
Yeah.
You chose to cut your hair that way, behave in such a manner.
The best sign I saw from the Minnesota protests was this white lady with the Karen haircut. And it says Karen's against police brutality. And then her second sign said, I want to speak to systematic racism's manager.
But now that's not a real Karen. That's a cool person.
That's a cool person, but that's also amazingly funny.
That's amazingly funny. That's what I'm saying. But no Karen is amazingly funny you know what? I know who. No. That's not what a Karen. A Karen would never self-realize. You know what I'm saying? A Karen is Amy Cooper.
A Karen would have the word self-realize in wood cutouts around her house.
Yes.
Next to Live, Laugh, Love.
Yes.
That's what a Karen
and quotes of Jesus in the shit. Yeah. And you have a couple rescue dogs. And you feel good about yourself. You make good money. And you lose it all. Man, I've never had a harder boner than when I saw that lady lost her dog.
And her job. She really fucked up.
I was fucking rock hard, dog.
She was essentially calling a hitman to take out a gay black birdwatcher. And it's like, what the
Yo, how the gay is that nigga? For? I love him. Yeah. He is the gayest nigga of all time in the video, bro. And he's like, she says, I'm gonna call the police and say there's an African American man harassing me, like pretty much saying like I'm gonna get you killed.
It's a hitman. I'm gonna call a hitman.
I'm gonna call a fucking hitman on you, nigga. And he's like, go ahead. I'd like to see you. It was almost like that nigga was gonna have a wine glass,
I think he was in a robe and had a cigar.
Oh, silly white woman. Do you not know who I am?
I have the power of the internet.
It's like, dude, I am a white woman. Do you not know the gay black man is the new white woman? We have outgrown you. And he drinks his wine. Now leash your dog before I murder it.
Yeah, all she had to do was leash her dog too. It's like, damn. All you had to do was leash your dog.
And now you lost your whole life, fool. And you were sitting in your room wondering, like, fuck.
And all your no loyalty ass white woman friends aren't by your side because that's who they are.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone at your job's talking shit about you, and they're all saying like, "Yo, man, that bitch was racist anyway." Everybody's saying, "Man, I always thought that bitch was racist." Everybody said, "I always knew that bitch was racist." Also, your apology was terrible, and you talked about how your life is ruined. That's where you fucked up.
Never apologize.
You should have. You're still alive.
Yeah.
You were trying to get somebody killed, bro, and you got to admit that. You got to go to bed with that shit. And that's what the problem is you don't even want to admit that you was trying to get a motherfucker murdered, fool, because he told you to leash your dog. So you were like, I'm gonna get you killed. Don't you ever talk to me that way. Don't you ever fucking talk to me that way. And you know why you did that though? Because it used to work. That shit used to work, bro. Emmett Till.
All the time. That worked up and before like 5 years ago, maybe.
Yep.
It should just worked.
Cameras,
Still
huh?
works. Yeah.
Cameras are a motherfucker, white people.
Yeah, they really show us what you're up to.
God, black people too. Everybody. Cameras is just bad, guys. Look out for cameras. They're not good.
Yeah. Yes.
I like this new generation of people, bro, because me and Ehsan are on TikTok all the time. And this is what I've noticed on TikTok, fool. It's something I've noticed about TikTok. Mm-hmm. If you're not on TikTok, also get on TikTok. It's a good time. But what I've noticed is these kids have their phone out at all times. Because the moments that that people catch on TikTok, bro, these that are real, where you're like, oh, that was a caught moment. That's just a moment. Somebody caught that shit. It's unfathomable. Like
why was your phone out?
How was your phone out? Like every time I'm like, bro, how the fuck was that nigga's phone out, bro? Who knew to be recording? Who knew to be recording? Not like those moments where like it's a gender reveal party and then something goes awry. It's like, no, I get there. That was being recorded. I'm talking about somebody's just randomly recording their parents all the fucking time. Because to get that shot, it's like, oh, bro, that means you record your parents like they're on a reality TV show.
Right, just waiting for a moment, waiting for that viral moment.
And then if you don't get it, you just edit all the footage you have together and make a different kind of viral moment.
Or just delete it and just keep on going. Yeah.
Like it's insane, bro. When you get on TikTok, you realize like, oh, bro, that's why I'm saying white people. My point is, hey, bro, niggas, these kids' phones is out. These kids' phones, because they want to catch that shit. They want them likes. Why was there so many videos of the Minnesota shit last night? Niggas want them likes, bro.
Yeah. If you're that cami girl who's like videos going viral, like the amount of followers you have now are probably going through the roof, and it's
bro, you can use this now to maybe set up some life for yourself, bro. That's how social media works. That's how that shit is, bro. But man, bro, what's scary? It's just like, bro, these kids have their phone out, fool. These kids have their phone out. You got to be on your motherfucking P's and Q's, dog. You got to be on your motherfucking P's and Q's, and that's like I'm talking to myself. I be getting into it with people all the time. All the time I get into it with people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Brendan pulled his phone out. Caught it. Yep. And that's a 47-year-old man, or however, he's 60 or something. However old Brendan is, Brendan Schaub. You know what I'm saying? But he caught, like, nigga, I didn't know he was recording. I was getting into it with the motherfucking Uber driver. Getting into it. He was, because it was funny. He's not like he was, he was recording because it was funny, but I'm saying, like, people record shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like you don't like people be like, bro, people just like think to like it's like you gotta like that's just a level of thinking now, bro, because it's a way to, bro, it's smart. Because that video is fucking funny as hell. It's me arguing, calling and telling a nigga
the past. But
he knew, like, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas who are good at social media, bro, know how to have that phone out, fool. And you know that, bro, you can't fuck up these days.
Nope.
You can't fuck up. Now, like, situation, like, you also got, if you carry yourself like, oh, man, I'll get into it, motherfucker, if I'm right. Do that, because you'll win on the internet. It's great. But you better hope that shit's edited right. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, man.
Lord of mercy.
Jesus. Yeah, it's just a different world now.
Bro, so different.
Different world. It's like, people are, like, worried about a surveillance state. It's like, you don't need a surveillance state if everyone just has their phone out because of, it's like self-policing almost.
Yeah.
It's like a self-surveillance state. You don't need the
You don't want to get murdered online, fool. You want them niggas coming. You want to lose your job and they take your dog?
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
What a funny punishment. They took her dog.
You gotta act like that's the new golden rule. Act like someone's filming you for Instagram.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new be nice to your neighbor shit. The new golden rule. What's the golden rule?
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yeah, it'll be treat others like they got their phone on you.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the movie that you were supposed to talk about?
Oh shit, yeah. Before we get into the movie you guys are here to see, we have to talk about Freddy vs. Jason.
Season 9.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's why y'all are here. We gotta recap the last episode of season 8.
Yeah.
And then the episode that you guys are here for, the movie you're here for, which I know you're excited for, because trust me, I'm excited. It's fucking awesome.
We do gotta talk about Freddy vs. Jason.
We gotta talk about Freddy vs. Jason.
Which I watched.
And
I had a great time.
And
it was awesome. Bitch count. He said 7 bitches. I counted.
Bitch.
The fight scenes were just so incredibly funny.
8 bitches if you include her bitch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Pretty much his bitch.
Yeah, that's a good point. The fight scenes are so fucking incredibly funny.
Yo, when Freddy's giving them hands?
Yeah, because it comes out of nowhere.
That they got hands. Like, why do they have hands?
Yeah.
Legit hands.
The fight scenes were a fucking music behind it was awesome.
Yeah.
But just a crazy rock music. Best part, stoner guy. Out of nowhere. Stoner Guy Out of Nowhere was the best part of the movie.
Because they had to get that. I told you they had to shoehorn. They like, yo, we gotta get these people in this room. How do we get these people in this room?
And the fact that he ends up in the truck with them after the party, that's because that's where he gets introduced. It's like, what? Where did this guy come from? And they say his name casually, like we know who he is.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but they keep on saying his name, and it's like, you gotta introduce him. At no point was he ever introduced.
Yeah.
He was just part of the team all of a sudden. And the cop joining the kids in their basement. Dude.
Also, everyone died in the movie, and I'll say, and goes for any horror movie. The more people that die, the worse the horror movie.
Yeah.
The more people, it's just a fact of a horror movie, bro. The more people that die in your horror movie, the less scary your horror movie is gonna be, for sure, guaranteed. Nigga, if one person dies in your horror movie, it can still be the scariest fucking movie of all time.
There's a great Spanish horror movie called The Orphanage, and that goes by that rule.
Does anyone even die?
2 people, but like you do, like it's like
It's
spaced out,
yeah,
and it's
exactly,
like you don't know when the exact. You know what I mean?
And
It's
it's just
like
scary.
That's what makes it scary. Because it's like the constant anticipation. Because after they kill, especially when they kill the stoner, the cop. When they kill the cop, you're like, oh, everyone's dying, and it's just to sort of wait till everyone dies.
Yeah, and you know everyone's gonna die. And
Yeah.
You know that they're gonna, like, Freddy and Jason are gonna have a battle at the end. Oh man, the movie's awesome. The movie's fucking awesome, dude. Now that I'm recapping it again, I'm like, damn, actually, the movie sounds amazing. Go watch Freddy vs. Jason.
The movie it's like this. I definitely like I love great movies, obviously, but I also wouldn't mind if most movies were like this, where they miss the mark, but in such a hilarious and entertaining way that it's like, oh, this is fun.
Oh yeah, like it's like, bro, if like there's a dartboard in front of you, right, and it's like the nigga threw it right behind him. It's like, man, that's so opposite of the dartboard that it's a pretty good throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's so you missed it so much that you hit it.
Yes.
You hit it. I don't know how that's possible that you missed the mark so much
it's like
that
he
you
threw
nailed
it backwards and hit the dartboard of a completely different game.
Dead center.
Dead center. It's like, damn, you nailed that. And
Yeah,
you couldn't
bro,
do that
that's what
again if
this
you
movie is.
tried. Yeah.
Good fucking point. Freddy vs. Jason is a guy trying to hit a dartboard and he throws it behind him and nails the dartboard behind him. Dead center bullseye. And it's like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, no, bro, you don't get any points for that. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm glad we watched it, and I can't believe Kelly Rowland was here. They were all terrible actors.
Everyone's garbage.
Everyone. It's awesome.
You really had a good time watching it?
Yeah. Oh, here's the best part. So
No fear watching it, huh?
No.
Was there any point where you were like,
zero fear? The first couple deaths, I was like, because I don't like bloody stuff, so I was like, how bloody is
and
this
then how
gonna be?
stupid does it get?
And it's just like, it's just too ridiculous.
It's also CGI. At a certain point, you're like, oh, this is CGI.
Oh, the CGI is terrible. It's like early 90s CGI when
Ooh,
they have
that bad
it. It's
CGI.
weird. So the Amazon facts that come up on my computer, right?
give 'em to me.
They're usually like a bunch of facts about the movie, who's in the scene. That's what I use it for mostly. I'll be like, who's this actor? And I just have to move my mouse.
Oh, I
and
do
it
that.
shows
Yeah,
up.
I like that too.
So who's in the scene and like some cool facts sometimes, right? And then every once in a while, you'll see like goofs, like continuity errors, right? Like even for Green Mile, they'll have 1 or 2 goofs.
Oh, of course.
For Freddy vs. Jason, no facts, bro. All goofs.
Good for you, Amazon.
All goofs. There's all like, here's this mistake, here's this mistake, here's this mistake. I'll read them because who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But I did notice, like, wow, every time I move my mouse, it says goofs.
Yeah. Oh, that's because, a Green Mile, or any movie that, tried.
Yeah.
They're definitely in the editing room really going through for continuity.
Right.
Like, I mean, peeling it back. Fucking onion layer by onion layer. That's how you make an Oscar-winning movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or you can just edit.
Yeah.
You can just edit. No peeling. No. And like first draft, we edited it and we turned it in.
Oh my God. This is, I imagine the editing room for this being like how we're treating the coronavirus right now. Just like, fuck it. We'll just set it out there. See what happens.
Well, we got to open, man.
Oh man.
We got open.
We got open.
We got open. We got open. It's weird. I don't know. We got open and we're all going to die and then we're all going to die. But we got open.
And that's Freddy vs. Jason. Beaners. This is your intermission right now.
Before we get into the episode you are here for, really quick, thank you for listening.
Yes,
we love you.
We do. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Rate and review this podcast on iTunes.
Please rate and review. That stuff matters. We could use the help, and we would appreciate it.
Yeah, tell your friends about the podcast. We know you love it.
Tell your friends about the podcast. We know you love it. You keep going back and listening to old episodes. That's
Yeah.
how we know you love it. We appreciate that.
And follow us on Instagram at Spoil the Beans, and then you can find our individual Instagrams. We're linked on everything. Follow
Derek
us on
Poston, Hassan Ahmad.
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Greg Scamato for making our theme music. If you want some more samples from him or maybe help from him, check out gregcanhelp.com.
Yep.
Yeah. And now back to your future presentation. Woo!
Stop it. We're back. Ow. I know you guys have not gone anywhere, but we are back.
Yep. We went a lot of places.
We actually had shit to do. But we're back now and we're podcasting.
Yes.
Bitch. Ehsan?
Yes.
Ad reads.
I was waiting for it. Guys, do you want great graphic design? They never answer.
They don't.
I asked. I know some of you do.
Some of them want it.
For sure. Derek, tell them where to go.
You go to Instagram and you go to @CheetoCon. CheetoCon @CheetoCon. Spell it out for him, Bob.
CHITOKAN @CheetoCon.
The Jews are here and they want nice graphic design and they get it from CheetoCon.
Yep.
And that's where you should too. Also, guys, if you like the NFL and you like NFL players and you like black people, and you should, Darren Bates, go on Instagram, hit that search button, DARENBATES @WestlandSon_56, and you hit that follow button. That's all you got to do, Ehsan.
Yep. And you follow him, and it's a great time, and he's a fun dude.
He's a fun dude. He's an NFL player, and he sponsors this podcast.
Yeah.
So you fucking do what he says.
Yep. Bitch.
His word.
Yeah.
Ehsan,
Yeah.
you're gay.
No.
Okay, but can you do me a favor?
Okay.
Can you tell me
Okay.
what you think happens
Okay.
to kick off season 9
Okay. Okay. Okay.
of the podcast Spoil the Beans? Tell me what happens in the film you've never seen, because that is the point of this podcast. If you are coming in today, welcome. He hasn't seen this movie, and I'm about to tell it to him. After he tells me what he thinks happens in Batman.
Wow. Oh, God. I could feel the audience get mad at me on that one.
Sometimes they don't like you, buddy.
Yeah, I felt that.
It's okay. That's the point of the podcast.
I felt that. Fuck. All right. So this is Batman.
Yeah, you were like, not Ehsan, don't explain Superman.
Yeah.
You've made that mistake before.
Yeah. This would be funny if this was the 1960s Adam West Batman, but I don't think you would do that
Well, you don't know what I did.
for the start of season 9, although that would be pretty crazy. I know. I think you went original, well, I guess the second Batman movie, the Michael Keaton original Tim Burton Batman. Okay. So, I mean, obviously you start off with the backstory, right? We start off with the alley and his parents getting shot and yada, yada, yada. And then, you know how it goes.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada, yada. You know how it goes. And then he, you see him become Batman, I
You
guess.
know when this movie came out?
80s,
Okay.
I would say mid to late.
Just keep going. I'll
Yeah.
tell you. I just want to. I'm asking your movie.
Okay. And so he's Batman, and then you see him, and he's like, fighting the crime, whatever, right? That's how it starts with him fighting crime, and you're like, okay, well, this is what Batman is, and then, he's fighting some crime, and then he gets attacked by the Joker. Ooh, and he's like, what's
know
this
who the Joker
guy?
is?
That's Jack Nicholson.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he's a good actor.
Yes, very good actor. And very well loved Joker. So whatever this Joker is must be fucking awesome.
Keep telling me your movie though.
Fuck. Man.
What happens? Because your Joker came out of nowhere. No setup for your Joker.
No setup. He just fucking comes in.
Literally like Dark Knight.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying not to describe Dark Knight, but I worry
I can
that
tell
will
you're really
eventually-
trying hard.
Yeah, I'm trying hard because this is like I'm trying to really. This is more.
You're like,
thinking
this
than I
definitely
normally do.
isn't Dark Knight, but I don't know what else to describe. I
Right.
can see it on your face.
Right. Fuck. And then he starts consolidating the criminal underworld, and they all.
Okay, I've seen that movie. Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah. Well, they all start following him, and it's like, oh no, it's like a challenge to Batman's power in the city, right? And then the people start faltering in their belief in Batman,
Okay.
and the
Literally
Joker.
Dark Knight. Keep
Yeah,
going.
the Joker starts
Keep going. I like it.
converting the people to come. He gets more and more people on his side, and Batman goes through some crisis of identity, like he does in every single goddamn Batman movie. In every Batman movie, something challenges his belief in who he is. And I think maybe the Joker finds out who he is. The Joker finds out that he's Bruce Wayne.
Ooh,
in this
wait,
one.
you know he's Bruce Wayne? Well, that was gonna be a surprise. But
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry to blow that one.
You spoiled those babies.
Yeah. He tries to fight. He actually finds out that he's Bruce Wayne, and maybe he does a little. He attacks Bruce's fucking house.
Alfred lives there.
Alfred gets hurt, and then
Don't fuck with Alfred.
Yeah, and
dude.
then-
Don't fuck with cats.
don't
Don't fuck with
that.
Alfred.
And then Batman gets revenge. I'm pretty sure the Joker dies in this one, so he like.
What happens? How does he do it?
I imagine something like Dark Knight, but instead of him like letting the Joker live, he lets the Joker go, and the Joker falls.
Ooh, this Batman's a little darker. Tim Burton though.
Yeah, it is Tim Burton, and that's my
And that's
original
your
Batman.
Original Batman.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Is it?
No, but I like you, and I like when you try.
I tried to make it different from Dark Knight, but it's tough.
I know, buddy. It's
tough.
okay. You
It's
did your
tough
best.
when you're trying to make up a Batman movie with the Joker. It's
When
like,
there's already been one.
yeah, when there's already been like two pretty amazing ones.
Yeah.
This one and the
And
one
then the
I've
other
seen.
one, and then the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
But this one, bro, I forgot how good this Batman is. Like, cause I've seen it, of course, but I was rewatching it today, and me and Sam were like, no wonder this movie did so fucking good. This movie's fucking awesome.
Yeah, this is universally known as a
Really great.
like a great Batman movie. And
Dude.
yeah,
So when it came out, 411 million in the box office.
Okay.
At the time,
amazing.
fifth biggest movie of all time.
Damn.
All time.
Damn.
When it came out, all right?
Damn.
Blew the box off the fucking shit.
What year?
89.
Okay.
Have you seen Beetlejuice?
I haven't seen Beetlejuice.
Yes! Tim Burton does Beetlejuice with Keaton. Did you know Keaton was Beetlejuice?
I did not know Keaton was Beetlejuice.
Keaton was Beetlejuice. Just a little backstory on this. Keaton was Beetlejuice. They give he gets the Batman movie, Tim Burton.
Yeah.
He wants Keaton in it. They say absolutely not. We're not having a comedian play the first Batman. Absolutely fucking not. He goes, well, that's it. I'm not gonna do it. That's it. I know this is the guy. They fucking let him do it. Michael Keaton becomes Michael Keaton. Like, he's already Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
But then he transforms into like
And Keaton.
the biggest star of all time.
Keaton's the first two Batman.
Mhm.
Okay.
And because he was just comedic at this time.
Right.
So it'd be like Steve Carell or somebody, or you know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
all of a sudden being Batman.
Yeah.
Where you're like, get the fuck out of here. How the fuck? I get it. And he was like, bro, this dude can do it. He knew he could do it. That's talk about going to war with your dude, though, for your boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Huge gamble. Then they get Jack Nicholson,
High risk, high reward.
right? Jack Nicholson, bro, for him to do the movie, right? He was the second hire because he was what was his name? He was Marlon Brando in him.
Okay.
Demanding so he got paid insane. He got a crazy back end for this.
Okay.
Jack Nicholson. He got merchandising rights for the Joker.
Oh wow. Damn. What a baller move.
Genius.
What a baller move.
I saw that shit. I said, yo, Jack Nicholson, bro. And they filmed on his schedule.
Of course.
They filmed around him.
Of course. When you're that big.
Not Batman.
When you're that big of a star, though.
Yep. He had all to say.
Yeah.
But the movie still worked out amazing.
Amazing. People, Joker's one of those few characters where a bunch of
gotta
people,
bring your A game.
Yeah. Well, and then a bunch of people have played it great. So it's like, it's not even. Like,
Well, at this time,
it starts with him.
It starts with him. So you gotta remember, he's taking the risk of like, all right, I'll do this iconic thing, iconic comic book character.
Well, what's it called? Even the 60s Joker is famous.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's
That's
like-
what I'm saying. There's still a risk here. He knew that there was risk, but also
Right.
he knew like, all right, I'm the name here.
Right.
I'm gonna be the one who legitimizes this Batman movie. So if y'all want me to come, I want all the bag,
All the things. That's
all of it.
crazy.
He fucking raped him, dude.
That's crazy.
Jack Nicholson took this movie to task. I mean, he murdered it too. He also, could have won an Oscar for this, but they weren't thinking on that level yet of
No.
giving like superhero stuff Oscars.
No.
They still aren't. They're still struggling with it.
No, Heath Ledger had to die to get it.
Yeah. What?
I don't think he would have got it if he was alive. Just on the strength that it was a superhero movie. Just on the shit that it
But
was a
the
superhero
only
movie.
problem was I don't know who would have beat him. When you look at that cast, like who was in that cast? Like what's his name from Tropic Thunder? Robert Downey was on that one. was a couple other, but it wasn't nobody fucking with him on that jumper. Like it wasn't as strong of support. It wasn't nobody like where it was like, oh man, he was going up against fucking Jared Leto in a dress, nigga.
Okay.
In Dallas. You know
Dallas
what I'm saying?
Club,
Or somewhere it's like, oh man, it wasn't. At least I don't remember. I gotta look at it, but I don't remember him going. I don't remember there was anybody in that class that was like, other than Robert Downey and Tropic Thunder. I do remember that.
It's crazy. That's crazy that he got nominated for an Academy Award for that. That's also
He
crazy.
deserved it.
I mean, he deserved it, but like it's like the superhero movies don't get love, comedies don't get love.
Never get real love.
Yeah.
But the risk on his career to do that, amazing.
Yeah. People try to get mad at him at the start of quarantine.
Oh,
they try to cancel Robert Downey Jr.
Can't. It's over. You can't. It's the movie's too.
But it's also
speaks
like
for itself.
Yeah, it's also like the whole point of that character
speaks for itself, dude.
Yeah, the whole point of that character is that it's a critique on people who do that.
You have to watch it.
Yeah.
Like the moment you watch the movie, you go, oh, I can't get mad at this.
Yeah. Oh, it's making fun of this. It's literally making fun of this. So they get mad at it is even crazier.
It's crazy.
It's crazier.
It's like watching Django and like actually being mad at Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Like actually being like, hey! You guys gonna let Leonardo DiCaprio talk like that? It's like, what? What? Hey, man, they wrote that.
Oh, God. One of my favorite lines of that Tropic Thunder movie is, what do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?
Bro, what do you mean, you people? It is... Bro, that black dude killed that role, man.
Yeah, Brandon T. Jackson.
Brandon T. Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you meet him once?
No.
I thought he came and did Madhouse once.
No, that wasn't me. I wasn't there for that. But I've heard stories about Brandon T. Jackson. I've heard a lot of stories about Brandon T. Jackson.
And we're gonna leave that at that.
Yeah. Woo! That's true. I don't know if I'm comfortable telling those stories yet.
It ain't our place, it ain't our business. And you live your life, Brandon T.
Yeah.
I hope you're killing it, brother. You were in this and you murdered that. You murdered Tropic Thunder. You're not in this. I don't think you're alive yet, but you murdered Tropic Thunder.
He's definitely alive.
You think?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Let's say
my age.
Let's say, yeah, you were.
Not in 89. I'm not alive. I'm more than 90.
He was also old. He's also older than you.
You think so?
Yeah. He was probably your age. He was probably your age when he filmed Tropic Thunder.
18. Oh, you think he was 30 when he filmed that?
He was like at least 25.
Probably like 25, 24.
Yeah.
He's definitely a young buck.
Yeah.
In that movie.
Yeah. He's probably like 2 or 3 when they filmed this.
Yeah. God, Tropic Thunder is a perfect comedy.
Yes, it really is. The fucking Tom Cruise cameo.
Oh, Jack Black.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
bro. He's a heroin addict. I mean, the whole thing. The whole thing is fucking perfect.
Anyways.
Yeah, what movie? Also, like, I'm not. It's not like we have a great movie.
We have a great movie in front of us too, so it's like, maybe we should get before I get Tropic Thunder sidetracked.
Batman music.
Okay.
Like you just hear like that, like that kind of shit. Credits are rolling. Shots of the Dark City, right? You see the Batman logo, not in the sky. You just see it like you know what I mean? Like instead of seeing Batman, you just see the logo.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Gotham City. It's nightlife in Gotham. Like it's out. It's late.
Mm-hmm.
We see a family, like a guy, father, wife, kid. They're trying to catch a cab.
Okay.
Right? Trying to catch a cab, they can't get the cab. They're fucking trying to get a taxi. They literally just run. They can't get one. They're getting like upset. Like, God damn it! They're like, oh, we'll cut through this alley to get through somewhere faster, right? So we can get somewhere wherever they're trying to get.
Right.
So they cut through the alley, and he bends the corner, and 2 homeless guys kind of like stick him up, like, hey, give me your stuff, right? And he's like, what? And then another homeless guy hits him in the head like with a gun and knocks him out. Right, and then the 2 homeless dudes, they rob the woman screaming. They take her shit. They take the dude's stuff, and then you see someone kind of watching from above. So you see the 2 dudes now, the 2 like robber homeless dudes are like off in a corner like later that night, and they're like talking to each other, and they're like on a roof, right? And like one of them's nervous. He's like, man, we shouldn't be out right now. We should go hide. And he's like, why? The bat. And he's like, dude, that guy's bullshit, man. Yeah, it didn't start how you thought it was gonna start.
Yeah.
That's when the movie got. That's when this guy was like, oh, well, okay. It's kind of like, oh, it's an interesting way to start it like this, right on the killing. And then I was like, oh, this is good. Just like that, I was like, oh, they got me. They already got me. They did not start how I thought they were gonna start.
Yeah, that's not what the thing that everyone thinks they're gonna start with.
They didn't.
Yeah.
So
the bat. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
This is coronavirus.
Oh God, come on, baby.
Yeah.
And then right there in the shadow, you see like the wings like drop in the background, right? And the dudes are like, they're still, the one dude's telling like, dude, shut up, talk about the bat. That stuff's not real. I'm telling you, right? They look up.
It's the bat.
It's the fucking Batman, bro. He drops on him. They shoot him. Pow, 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 pow. He fucking falls. They're like, huh, oh my God, that was crazy. And then he just fucking like the fucking Undertaker just rises back up, right? And they're like, oh shit, they're all scared. And then he kicks one through a door, poof, right? And then one tries to like run, and then he like takes off like off the belt, like shoots the gun and like goes around his feet and like he falls, and then he like drags him back to him, and then he grabs him and he holds him over the edge. And the guy's like, don't kill me, please, don't kill me. I need a favor. Doesn't have a crazy Batman voice, probably.
Right. Okay. Just a regular voice.
Regular, but it's more fun to do the Batman voice.
Yeah. Right. It's too iconic now.
Crazy, but yeah. But yeah, clearly Michael Keaton was like, oh, it doesn't have to be that. Just
Right.
talk.
Right.
I have a mask on.
Yeah.
He's like, don't kill me. He's like, I need a favor. He's like, what? Tell your friends about me. And then he's like, he drops him. He's like, who are you? I'm Batman. Vanishes. Right? Dude, I can't imagine seeing this in the theater in 1989. Because it looks dark, and you had never seen a superhero movie. Like, when you watch it, you're like, because I put myself in that place of like, man, you would have never seen a superhero movie like this.
It seems like
it's so real.
Superhero movies before this were a little more campy.
All campy.
Yeah.
This is the first one. Now, of course, you comparing this to The Dark Knight, you're like, oh, well, this is campy. It's like, yeah, but put yourself where this is the first time you've ever seen this.
At the time that happened.
It's like, oh my God. It's so, they went real. They didn't go for laughs. They didn't go for any of that. They went like, we're going to go dark, Tim Burton style.
Very big departure from what Batman was in the 60s, where it was
huge.
Pretty comical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, no, you could tell they were like, oh, we're going to fuck the theater. Like, I bet the theaters were going, that's why I was like, oh, they killed it. Because it was like, people were, you tell us one of those was like, oh, we got to go see it again.
Right.
Dude, they're fucking, you see Batman like fighting for real though. You know what I mean? Not like pow, but like he actually kicked the nigga through the door. You know, like I bet that was like, whoa, shit, nigga.
I didn't expect this.
Yeah, he's like really fighting, you know? So at an event, cut to an event for Harvey Dent.
Oh, wow.
Played by Billy D. Williams.
Really?
Yeah, he's Harvey Dent in this, dude.
That's random.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unexpected.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know. I forgot he was in this. Then I was like, oh, yeah, he is in this.
Wow, look at
But
this.
he's Harvey Dent. But, I mean, Harvey Dent, I don't know who Harvey, like, when I watched this movie as a kid, it's not till The Dark Knight comes where I know who Harvey Dent is.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, because I watch from that perspective, like, oh, wow. So now you look at this guy differently. Like, oh, this guy, because, I mean, they know that. When they wrote this, it's not like the people who wrote this did, like, they knew, like, oh, this guy is Two-Face.
Right.
Maybe not at some point in our world, but, like, at some point, this guy
is Two-Face.
Yeah. You know, which is crazy, you know?
And then he gets replaced by Tommy Lee Jones. Right? Tommy Lee Jones plays Two-Face.
Yeah, but they all get replaced by that.
They all get replaced. Yeah, yeah.
By that movie, it's a whole.
It's a whole different cast.
Everyone's different. Yeah, yeah. So at an event, you know, it's for Harvey. He's getting. They're announcing him as the new DA, right? And Commissioner Gordon's talking.
Okay, Commissioner Gordon, someone I recognize, or just some old
white
guy?
Old fat white guy.
Okay.
And he's talking of like, you know, what him and Gordon's plans are to like get rid of the crime. You know, all the good stuff. Yeah. He's still the White Knight. He is a good guy at this point.
Yeah, he's the guy trying to get rid of the.
Because you do forget, like, he was a good guy. Two-Face. He actually was a good dude. And, you know, his storyline is he something happens that changes him. But he is a good man. So we see watching on TV in a rich-ass mansion, we see Jack Nicholson, right? And he's in a nice-ass suit. You know what I'm saying? But just not irregular, not the Joker, just Jack Nicholson. You know what I'm saying? And his name is Jack Napier.
Okay.
This is a storyline for one of the Jokers.
Oh, there's
it's really cool
backstory to this Joker.
Jack Napier.
Okay.
This one's Jack. This is the Jack Napier backstory. So the girl says, which is really cool because this is one of the comic like backstories. This isn't the one we've seen in any of the Jokers we've seen though.
Okay.
This is not the backstory of our Heath Ledger, and this is not the backstory of Joaquin.
Okay.
All right. So this is a different backstory, which is cool. It's like, damn, there's so many different. That's why I love.
backstories.
What a great villain.
Yeah.
He's the best villain, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think there's a better villain?
I'm trying. Let me think.
Thanos is a close number 2 now, but that's new.
Yeah, Joker. In terms of villain, if there was a Hall of Fame villain, Joker's would be up there. I put Joker up there. I put Thanos up there. I put Voldemort up there.
Voldemort's up there.
Yeah.
But I'd say Joker is number 1. I think he's the number 1 villain of all time because it's pure.
It's all chaos.
And it's so pure.
Yeah.
And that's just what a villain.
Yeah, I can.
Because everyone else has a plan. Even Thanos, like they all have plans. I love Voldemort's plan. I love Thanos' plan. Like I Killmonger, great villain, great plan. You know, but man, chaos.
Yeah,
Bane,
hard
Bane's
to fight.
villain.
Hard to fight chaos.
Hard, you can't fight it. It's impossible.
Yeah,
you can't see it coming because there's no plan.
Yeah.
That's what makes it like what? You're just blowing up hospitals. What the fuck was that for?
That was a great scene.
God, love it. So he's got a bad bitch with him, right? And the girls says, oh, Jack, like talking about how fine he looks because he's about to leave, and he looks at her, bro. Jack Nicholson's so cold. He goes, I didn't ask you, and then he keeps like. She was just complimenting how he looked.
Damn.
Just cold, bro. That nigga can act, dog. So a news reporter comes, to the talking to the homeless guys that trying to rob the people,
right.
And he's trying to get him to talk about the bat. Like, tell me about the bat. He's trying to find information. There's been 8 sightings apparently in this month. So he's new. You know what I mean?
He just got here.
He just in this world, it'd be the Batman Begins. He just got back.
Okay, and he's trying to
He's
trying to up his profile.
Pretty much.
He's trying to get more likes on Instagram.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
8 sightings in a month. It's like, so he's out.
He's out.
He's out now.
Mm-hmm.
And like the guy, he's like, every punk is scared. The head cop there, this guy named Eckhart, is like, that's all full of shit. Get out of here. Shut up. So Eckhart leaves, and he meets up with Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
All right, and Jack Nicholson gives him a bunch of cash, and he tells him what to do, what he wants him to do with how he wants him to deal with Dent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the dude was like, man, I don't fucking listen to you. I listen to Grissom, which is the head boss, like the head evil boss, right? He's like, fuck you. You're just some fucking psycho. Nobody listens to you. And then right then, like, Jack kind of looks at him like he's crazy. And then the cop is about to like shoot him. Like the cop pulls out a gun to shoot. And then right then, like Jack's number 2 already has a gun on him. And then Jack kind of just laughs and walks off. All right, you little fucking bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm so powerful.
Yeah, like I'm already ahead of you, bro. So don't try me, So the mayor is trying to convince Dent that, we have a 200 year of Gotham City, what is it? 200 year, what is the word I'm looking for?
Parade, festival,
We've been here
party,
20 years. What is it?
Bicentennial?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like, it's in 200 years of Gotham, So they're they want a big celebration in the town. It has to be epic. It has to be this, has to be that. So Dent is telling him, like, man, this is putting the town really in the red. We shouldn't be doing this. Doesn't that sound familiar? So at the Gotham Globe, at the
newspaper,
everyone is giving the Knox reporter shit on believing in Batman. Whoop, whoop, it's all crazy. It's all you're crazy for trying to get up that story. He's telling them like, "Oh, shut up, you guys don't know what you're talking about." As he's walking to a desk, he sees a pair of sexy ass legs on his desk, right in a newspaper, and when the paper closes, it's Kim Basinger.
Ooh.
In her prime.
Ooh.
Prime.
Hot.
This is her biggest movie of all time. I looked it up. This was her. It even said like on her Wikipedia, it was like the biggest movie she was ever in was Batman. She's a photographer, like for nature or whatever. Was it National Geographic? Or whatever,
okay.
Right. And she's like takes amazing wildlife pics and all that, but she tells him, "I want to get pictures of the bat." And then he gets mad at her. He's like, "Oh, what? You want to make fun of me too, dude? You're like, I don't need you." And he's like, "Who sent you? Did somebody send you? Was this one of the other guys or whatever?" And she's like, "Hey, nobody sent me. I actually like bats, and I'm thinking my pictures, your words, this could be one of the biggest stories ever. You know what I mean?" And then he's like, "Okay," and he starts like he's liking her what she's talking about, and they keep talking. Her name's Vicky Vale.
Okay.
All right. So we see these rich ass billionaire gangsters.
Nothing sexier than alliteration, huh?
Oh, dude, Vicky Vale's a hot ass.
That's a great name.
That's the kind of woman that gets to fuck Batman.
Yeah.
Gotta be a Vicky Vale kind of bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we see this rich billionaire meeting, right? Like evil kind of niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack is there, right? And the Grissom dude's there. And the Grissom dude tells him like what their plans are gonna be, whoop de whoop. And he tells him like he wants Jack to handle it personally. And Jack is holding up his deck of cards and going through them, and he's looking at the Joker card as he's telling him this. Great shot. Because the shot's just because he looks so, you know what I mean? He's just staring at it. And the old man, remember the chick that Jack was fucking in the beginning of the movie?
Yeah.
Like, that he kind of talked shit to?
Yeah.
It's the old man. It's the old man's bitch.
Oh,
it's
damn.
Grissom's lady.
Oh, damn.
Okay? You see Jack kind of eyeing her, and you see him eyeing it, like she's eyeing Jack, and he's kind of picking up on all of it. You know what I mean? So Jack, like everyone leaves because he wants Jack to do the mission, right? And Jack comes up to him at the end. He's like, "Hey, Grissom, I don't really want to do that mission. Seems like something you have a beginner do. It's like it's crazy fumes in that place because it's at like a chemical plant. The thing he wants him to do." And he's like, "Hey, Jack, you're my number one guy. I need you there. I need someone I can trust." And then he looks at his cards and he hands them back and he's like, "Don't forget your lucky deck, Jack." And Jack's like, "All right." And then Jack leaves, right? And the guy goes from smiling to like dead serious. And then he gets on the police, like the thing, and he calls the police, and he's like, "Let me talk to Gordon. Tell him I have a tip."
Oh, damn.
All right. That's why Batman movies are awesome because it's like, ooh, it's always like some little detective kind of shit going on.
What's going on? What's going on behind the scenes? That's when Batman movies are the best, is when they are detective-y. That's why The Dark Knight was the best of the three. It was a pure detective movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and Dark Knight was a pure detective movie. That's absolutely why it's the best of the three. But you're absolutely right. And then I love Begins and Dark Knight Rises because they're still detective movies.
Right.
Dark Knight is just the best version of one, but like the Bane joint's amazing, bro. They have to figure all that. And then Batman Begins. That one's awesome. That's a really good movie when you rewatch it. It's just the Dark Knight just kind of like
is the Dark Knight.
It's perfection.
Yeah,
Perfection, you know. So we're now cut to at a rich charity function, right? In this big manor. And we see our boy Alfred. He's walking around, he's serving everybody.
Is he British?
Definitely.
Okay.
Vicky comes in the party. She walks up right to our boy, Michael Keaton. First time we see Bruce Wayne. She walks up right to Michael Keaton and goes, hey, I'm looking for, Bruce Wayne. You know who he is? And then Michael Keaton's like, I'm not sure. Real
smooth.
Oh, right?
So smooth.
Love it. Just completely
smooth.
Not being goofy.
Yeah.
Just, you can tell. I bet the whole theater was like, oh, damn. He's like, oh, okay. I like this guy. Like, I'm glad they picked him. Because you're right in that moment. You're like, oh, he's good. He's good. And then she walks off, right? And then you can tell he's staring at her as he keeps drinking, and he's just stunned. This woman's beautiful. I mean, obviously, so he's like stunned by her. Mm-hmm. So Knox is going around asking all these politicians who are here about the bat. And no one's answering them any Batman questions, right? Someone tells, right then, someone comes up to Gordon and goes, hey, I just got an anonymous tip. Someone was apparently like doing a big heist down at the Axis chemical company plant, whatever. And he was like, oh, like that's huge, right? So Vicky and Knox, they're going through Bruce's place. And they're talking. They don't know it's Bruce's place. They're just talking shit about like who would have all this fancy, crazy shit, right? They don't know he's following behind him, and he's kind of like just giggling as he's listening to him talk.
Right.
And then finally they turn and they're like, "Oh my God, he's scared. Who are you?" And he goes, "I'm Bruce Wayne." And she's like, "Oh, so you did know where And then he tells her like he's seen some of her pictures. Like she's like, "I'm Vicky Vale." He's like, "Oh, I've seen some of your pictures in National Geographic. You're a great photographer." She's like, "Wow." He's like, "Yeah, you have a wonderful eye." And then he's like, "Are you staying here for a while?" And she's like, "Yeah, I am." She's like, I'm intrigued on the Bat story, apparently, like right now. And he goes, oh, yes, that Batman thing everybody's talking about. She's like, yeah. So right then, Alfred busts in. He goes, sir, Commissioner Gordon just left. Sir, Commissioner Gordon just left. And then,
ooh, there we go.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, you wanted it. And then he goes, Batman's like, okay. And he goes back to talking to Vicky. And then he goes, unexpectedly, sir, Commissioner Gordon just left. And he's like, thank you, Alfred. I'll see. Very like Alfred's. How dope is Alfred?
Alfred's always dope.
Oh, because I didn't even make a scene, but just like, sir.
Yeah.
Do I have to slap the shit out of you?
Yeah. Do I have to tell these people you're Batman? Get the fuck on board. Fucking idiot.
Yo, Alfred clear. For him to not get an attitude. Yo, if I'm Batman, you tell me that. You go, hey, Derek, Commissioner Gordon just left, and I'm like, all right, and I go back to talking. Would you be like, I'm gonna have to punch this thing?
Oh, you dumb motherfucker! The fuck?
Hey, Batman!
Yeah.
I said Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, I'm only doing this because you told me to do this shit, you idiot. Stop thinking with your goddamn dick. Just totally be a cockblock
totally
too.
Just be a cockblock.
Yeah,
too. Whoa, Alfred. He's like, well, no, you put me here.
Yeah.
You got me here.
Yeah.
Now I'm on 10. I came in on 1, and now I'm on 10. Alfred is always the shit, though. Alfred's never not the shit.
Yeah.
So he right then, like, he does some, he gives, like, because the writer dude, the Knox guy, was talking about how he wants to grant, and he like smoothly is like, oh, and Alfred, will you fund this gentleman's grant for his writing project? And the guy's like, just like that. And he's like, anything else? All right, bye guys, nice to meet you. And they're just like,
what? Yeah.
Also, that's when you got money, when you can just be like, hey, Alfred, give this guy $2 million. All right,
yeah, whatever.
Bye.
Whatever.
What'd you say you needed? Don't even tell him the price.
That is his superpower.
That's a superpower.
That's a superpower. When you say Batman don't have superpower, like, oh no, being the richest guy in the world is a fucking
is
superpower.
The biggest superpower.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, him and Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Him and Tony Stark have the best superpower compared to any other superhero.
Just all the money in the world.
All the money.
Yeah.
They win. So, I wonder who's richer between those two. Someone did that once there's like a fucking like fake thing.
Yeah.
A list of like how much net worth they all
if
have.
I had to guess, I would say Iron Man, because Iron Man sells shit to the military.
Weapons.
Yeah.
But we don't know. Batman sells everything. That's the thing. We don't know what Bruce Wayne, Wayne Enterprises sells. It's like Amazon.
Okay, it's like that. They just make everything.
What do you think they've never said what Wayne Enterprises does?
Yeah, what does Wayne Enterprises do?
I know they fund Gotham. I know they make remember in Dark Knight they're the one and first they're the one who make all the they make all the sewage pipelines and they make all the fucking all the subways.
Right.
So they do all that. They do all transportation in the city.
Like
so that's at least that.
Someone knows. Someone in our audience knows specifically what they do.
What Wayne Enterprises does, bro.
Yeah.
I think they're an Amazon-like company.
Let us know. I'm curious. But that would make sense. They're just an all-around.
Because they deal with weapons.
Everything.
Remember, they deal with that's why they keep Morgan Freeman in the basement. That's why they have all those weapons.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So they clearly deal in every. I think it's a shady company. I think they need to be looked into.
I think they're both shady companies for sure. Well, Iron Man is pretty much known they're a shady company.
Yeah, they're dealing weapons.
Yeah.
Batman, it's like, bro, y'all dealing everything. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, which means what? You got they for sure got sweatshops in whatever version DC version of China is.
Bro, any restaurant that sells burgers, pasta, wings, lamb, fish, something's wrong.
Oh, you're talking about those. You're talking about those ones here, where it's like they sell everything.
Oh, any restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go anywhere where the restaurant sells everything, unless that bitch says Cheesecake Factory on it. It's not a good place. Something shady's going on.
Oh, here in the Valley, there's these donut shops that have you ever walk into them and they have 30 million things on their menu. Mm-hmm. They have 30 million different types of sandwiches and it's cash only. And you're like, oh, this is all a front.
Yeah.
There's no way it's not a front.
They're bacon, egg, cheese sandwiches at that place?
Oh, baller. Oh, donuts are also. Yeah. No, that's where. Oh, bro, if you're getting your donuts from a legitimate donut shop, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you're missing out on what donuts are all about, dog.
Yeah, go to the human trafficking donut shops. Those are the shops.
That's where you can find the best donuts.
Yeah.
Ehsan Finally.
Yeah. Be part of the problem, guys. Come on.
And get your fill.
Yeah.
So, they leave the room. Bruce, he goes to his bat cave setup, and he has cameras set up all over the house, obviously.
Right.
And he watches, rewinds and watches the cop tell Gordon all the stuff about the anonymous tip. You know what I'm saying? So Eckhart is, the fat bad cop. They're pulling up outside the Axis place, the chemical company. And they're like, hey, Jack's in there. It's a bunch of police. They're like, Jack Napier's in there with his gang. We're going to shoot to fucking kill when you see him. He's the bad cop.
Right.
All right. We want to get rid of it because he already done he wants to
get
get
rid
rid
of him. He wants to get rid of him. Yeah.
So inside, Jack and his team, they're robbing the place. They fucking finally crack the safe open. It's empty. And they're like, he's looking at it and he looks at his boys. And he's like, we've been ratted out, boys. And then they go to leave. Full shoot, right when they go to the cops already there. You know what I mean? When you're like, oh, it was we got set up. Set up.
Yeah.
I mean, right when you open that safe, you're like, you already know. It's like, oh, bro, this is whatever I'm about to turn around to is not going to be good.
Also, but if you're the leader, you shouldn't be there.
Well, remember Homeboy asked him. Remember that's why. Remember this is that mission. He said.
Oh, you're right.
And he was like, I don't want to go. And he was like, I need you to go. And he was like, you're my number one guy. And he was like, all right. And then he called this in.
Yeah. Damn. Well, don't fuck his girl.
Mm-hmm. Also, we're talking about a Batman movie. I love the level of fucking people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very political.
Yeah, it's just the beginning of it.
It's very political.
No, this one's really political. I like that. So, right then, Commissioner Gordon shows up right outside with even more cops, and he tells Eckhart, "Hey, I want Jack taken alive. Stop shooting. Anyone shoots at him, they're gonna answer to me. He's gonna fucking go to jail alive. We're gonna question it, we're gonna." Like a real cop, we're gonna get fucking shit from this guy. We're not just gonna kill him, Jack inside is because there's a shootout going on. He's like, so chemicals are flying everywhere because pipes are bursting, fumes are going everywhere. He's turning all the knobs to make everything go crazy and leak, right?
Right.
So, right then you see the bat drop in through the glass, and it ties one dude up, and he swings him from the top. You know what I mean? He's just dangling. And Gordon now sees Batman for the first time, and he's like,
"Oh, this is real."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's real. Just like that, he's real. Jack. You see Jack Napier grab an axe, and he's fucking opening all the chemical things. So now it's just all the floor. It's just flooding all over the floor, right? All this chemical shit.
Right.
So Batman is still taking out Jack's team one by one, and as he's working his way to Jack, he gets up to the top of the stairs, right, and he looks down, and he has his gun. He has a clear shot at Commissioner Gordon, and he's like, he could leave, but he sees that clear shot, and he's like, you know what I mean? He looks at the door, and he's like, fuck it, and he points the gun, and right as he's about to shoot, Batman fucking last second, boom, knocks the gun out of his hand, saves him, right? Right as Batman's about to fucking hit him, he lifts him up and he's about to hit him, Jack's number 2. Remember Jack's number 2?
Yeah.
He has a gun on Gordon, and he goes, hey, let him go. let him go or I kill your boy. You were not expecting this from this first Batman.
Jesus Christ.
And so Batman looking down, and he...
Also, Gordon should have more protection around him. Good God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, Gordon, you shouldn't have ran in there. You got too hasty.
Yeah.
You should have let them go, but you want this. You want Jack so bad.
Mm-hmm. And you want the probably want the glory of...
Yeah, you want to take him down.
Yeah.
Although you hate... you hate him. You want Jack... You could tell he's like, I want this guy alive. I want to take him down.
Okay.
Like, that's why you don't want to kill him. Is because you're like, no, that's too easy. I want him to go down.
Yeah, he needs to
feel this.
Yeah.
You know? So, he's got the gun on Gordon, right? And, well, actually, though, when you think of the Dark Knight Batman, Commissioner Gordon's in all that chaos.
Yeah, he always goes into it.
Yeah, so it's like, this fits the character. He's a good guy.
He's like a hero to a fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I just thought about this. Like, actually, wow, this does kind of... Because it made me think of the
Gordon.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
And that's a heroic Gordon,
Fakes his own death and everything.
His wife was not happy about that.
Yeah. Wives tend to do that. Get mad when you fake your death.
Bitches.
Yeah, right? Fucking women.
And your son's all crying. Man up, I'm not dead. He's like, I don't know what to believe. He's just like 7. Dad, why would I don't know. It's too much to do that to me.
Yeah, that's a lot to do to a kid.
I can't. I'll just.
But ladies handle it.
Ladies handle it. You're fucking grown.
Ladies handle it.
Fucking got vaginas and shit. So, he's let him go. Batman sets him down, kind of backs up, and Jack laughs, and he just goes, "Nice outfit." Right? And then right then he grabs a gun and he grabs a gun that's on the ground and turns back around to shoot Batman. Batman's gone.
Classic Batman.
And he's like, fuck, who is this? Who is this guy, right? And then he looks down and he sees Eckhart, right? And he goes, Eckhart, why don't you think about the future? Bam! Kills Eckhart.
Damn.
Kills him.
Damn.
Right? Eckhart falls back. He turns, right when he turns to go, now he wants to run out the door, he sees Batman again. And he's like, fuck. And he tries to shoot Batman again, and the bullet bounces off Batman, ricochets off one of the chemical vats next to him, and bursts it, and it gets on his face. And he's like, ah! Yeah,
I was waiting for it.
You were like, how does it happen, huh?
I was waiting for I was waiting to see if he fell into the chemicals, but I was like, the chemicals are going to definitely be involved.
Because he had a chemical place.
Yeah.
Why would he be there?
Yeah, and then that would explain why he would paint his face or whatever the fuck he does.
So he's like, ah! And right then he falls. As he's falling into the chemical vat, Batman catches him last second.
Ooh.
Right? And then as Batman's holding on, he's already got, his hands are slick, and he can't, and then he fucking slips out of Batman's hand. He falls into this tub of green goo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They all the other cops go, the Gordon's like, damn it, we lost him. They look up and they go get him, freeze, freeze, Batman. And he fucking, cape goes up, smoke bomb, Batman's gone. Outside the Axis building, we see, outside the chemical building, we see a river, right?
Yeah.
And in the river, you see a thing shooting out whatever that sludge green shit is,
right,
out into the river.
Yeah.
And then you see that, and then the camera pans down farther the river, and then out of the river you see just a fucking chemically fucked up hand bust out the river. All right, face of black. So Vicky is talking to Knox, right? And he's asking her hey, do you want to go somewhere and work on the case with you? She said, I can't go out with you tonight. I got a date. He's like, with who? She goes, with Wayne. He's like, you're gonna go out with that fucking guy? And then she leaves.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, of course.
And he's hot.
Yeah,
he's
mad rich.
The richest.
Yeah.
What? Both
what
those
do you,
things.
What do you mean that fucking
Nothing
guy?
else.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah, what do you mean that fucking guy? Of course that fucking guy.
Yeah, you fucking reporter.
Yeah. It'd be crazy if she went out with you.
That's the realest shit you've ever seen. So she gets to Bruce's mansion, and they're eating dinner, and it's awkward at first, right? And then finally, they get a little more comfortable, and they go hang with Alfred, and Alfred's telling them stories about Bruce as a kid, and they're having a great time, right? Mm-hmm. Alfred goes to bed, and they're talking about how awesome he is, and then a little bit of personal stuff about her parents, and then a little bit about him, but not much, So cut to an abandoned lab. We see a doctor unwrapping Jack's face. He has all the bandages on his face, right? And the doctor's like, I did the best I could, sir. Please don't, be upset. There was only so much I could do. And then, fucking Jack, knocks his hand away and he unwraps really fast. He's like, mirror! And the doctor's like, my God, looking at his face. And he's like, sir, you must understand, your nerves have all been severed. There was no feeling in your face. I couldn't do anything, right? And then Jack looks at it. You don't see what he sees. You just see, the back of his head, right? He's looking at it. and then it just can't stop. You love it, bro. How dope is it, bro? You still don't see his face.
I like it.
And he walks out just laughing hysterically. And he just leaves.
Oh, I like it.
And the doctor's just like,
oh, this is fucked up, huh?
what did I just help?
Yeah, dude.
create?
Oops. Oopsie.
Oopsies made up.
Poopsies.
So, Bruce and Vicky are now drunk at the house, and they're walking up the steps, and now they're shit-faced.
Right.
And they start making out on the steps. All right. Cut back to, we see Jack, he goes to see Grissom. Right. And then Grissom's like, he's thinking it's his girl. He's like, honey, is that you? And then you just hear, you set me up over a woman? Because he was fucking his girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, Jack, you must be insane. And he goes to like try and grab his gun, and he goes, don't bother. He's already got a gun on him. Like, you see out of the shadow, you see the gun pop up. And he's like, Jack, your life won't be shit without me. Who's going to listen to you? I run this town, And then he goes, I've been dead once. It's liberating. He goes, Jack, come on, let's just cut a deal. And he goes, Jack is dead, my friend. Call me the Joker. And he walks up, fucking face like this,
Yeah.
And he's got the full white paint. His hair is completely green now, bleach green. He's got the fucking bright red lips. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he's painted up.
He's not painted. This is how he looks now.
Oh, that's just how he looks.
This is how he looks.
Oh, fuck.
That's what the doctor, he was like, I did the best I could do. He was just like, I covered it up,
Right, okay.
This is my nigga's face.
Oh, that's rough. That is rough.
And it's full. Doesn't stop smiling. It's like this. But not the cuts. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
his
lips
cheeks are like crazy pulled back. And he's just like that constantly.
Damn.
Scary
Sucks.
looking. You've seen what he looks like.
I know
You know what it looks like. Yeah. So, we see him for the first time, and he's like, as you can see, Grissom, I'm a lot happier now. He's just smiling, and then you hear crazy like brass band music start playing, like dun 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 dun, dun, and he starts shooting him. But he starts shooting, and then he starts like, woo, woo, woo. He starts like shooting under his leg, like crazy, just as he's just like putting bullets in this nigga.
Damn.
Just laughing hysterically.
Lighten him up.
Lighten him up. Oh, this Joker's awesome. So, Vicky and Bruce now lay in bed post-sex. He just clapped them cheeks.
Nice. Good for him.
Right? Already.
Already.
Oh, this Bruce Wayne's cool as fuck, fool. I can't imagine being in the theater just being like, in the 80s. Like,
Yeah.
What?
He's fucking.
This the villain's actually crazy. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So, she, like, they lay in bed. She wakes, like, early, like, in the middle of the night, and then she looks up, and he's just, like, dangling, like, from his feet, like a fucking psychopath. And she's just like, what the fuck? So Joker is, the next morning, he's reading the paper, and it's about Batman. He's just fucking like, I fucking hate this guy,
Understandable.
He's like, they fucking like him. Wait till they get a load of me. And he throws the paper down. And he says, does that, like crazy laugh. So Vicky, as she's leaving the next morning, right, she's trying to set up another date with Bruce. He's like, nah. She's like, oh, come on, I think we should go out and go do it. And he's like, I have to go out of town on business for a few days. She's like, all right, well, we'll do it when you get back. And he's like, okay. Michael Keaton's that nigga, dog.
Love it.
How cold is that Batman?
So cold.
And then she's like, she kisses him and she leaves. And then on her way out, Alfred's walking around and she tells Alfred, like, have a fun trip, you guys. I'll see you, when you get back. And he goes, oh, Miss Vale, we're not going anywhere. We'll be here for quite a while. I can assure that. And then he like closes the door. And she's like,
Damn, come on, Alfred. Bro move.
he didn't know.
That's fair.
He's just like, wait, also he's 90. He's like,
Yeah.
you crazy lady.
Dumb bitch.
You dumb bitch. What do you mean?
Yeah.
We haven't left this city in years. But also, yeah, be a bro, Alfred.
Yeah.
I feel you. Be a bro.
Bro move.
Think it'd be like, oh, I think he might have lied to this bitch.
Yeah. There's no way, because it'd be different if this is the first woman he's done that to, but there's no way in hell that this is the first woman he's done that to.
Bruce Wayne claps cheeks.
Yeah, that's what he does.
He fights crime.
And he claps cheeks.
That's it. Doesn't sleep. I don't think the nigga eats.
No. Or drink water.
Nope. He just claps
Cheeks.
cheeks. So Joker calls a meeting of all the gangsters, very similar to the Dark Knight scene.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he tells him Grissom had it. Like Grissom, he says Grissom's still alive, and Grissom had him call this meeting because they was asking like, where the fuck is Grissom? Why are you leading this? You know what I mean? What's going on? He has makeup on his face, so his face, he still got the crazy smile, but his face is painted normal,
Right.
like a regular color. You know, so like makeup covering his makeup.
Right.
You know, so so one guy is like, I'm not fucking listening to you. I'll talk when Grissom is here. And he goes, well, okay. If you're going to leave, at least shake my hand so we all, let's call it a day. And then she goes to shake his hand, and he fucking electrocutes the guy to death. And as he's doing, he's like, woo, woo, and he's like cracking jokes. He's hot. Okay. Like he's just saying crazy shit. And the guy like fucking, by the end of it, the guy's completely like burnt to a crisp.
Ooh.
You know? And then right then, the rest of them are looking at him like, what? And they all get up to get mad, and then his crew butts in, and he's like, and he's like, sit down, everybody, not so fast. And they got guns on him. He's like, now, I want you all to think it over. Out! And he kicks them all out, right? So, Joe, it's pretty much like the Dark Knight scene, except instead of leaving with a grenade, like he makes them leave.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So Joker, he sends his number 2.
And he's pretty much asking them to work for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's saying Grissom said it.
Right.
And they're all like, what? Where is he?
Yeah.
Why would he say this?
Yeah, this seems like important enough for him to be here.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, what is that, golfing?
And also, why'd you pull guns on us to get us to leave? You killed a guy.
Yeah, when they killed the guy, I think it's like, I think he called this meeting.
That's when you go in your brain. You're not saying it out loud, but in your head, you're like,
I think Grissom's dead.
I think we have a new boss.
Yeah, yikes.
That just happened fast.
Yeah, he just killed one of the leaders in front of everybody else.
In front of all the other leaders.
This guy's fucking nuts.
Yeah, and he also won't stop smiling.
Yeah, ooh, scary. Scary, 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 scary.
So,
scary.
He sends his number 2, Joker, to find Knox, and he wants all the information on the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, Vicky, she's trying to find more info on Bruce Wayne. All right? So, she follows. She's like, obviously just being a stalker bitch. So
Right.
I'm watching this. She's like, oh, wow, this bitch is just, she's got that dickmatized.
Yeah, that's too much.
Because, like, oh, you're doing information, or you're doing it because you're like, man, why does this nigga lie to me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's that. There's no reason because you're trying to find the Batman, so there's no reason you would think it's him.
No, she's tailing him because she's like, why are you cheating on me?
Yeah.
Or why? What you hiding from me?
Yeah, how come you don't want to be with me? I'm so hot.
Yep. So she's tailing him, and she follows him, and he leaves his house, and then she follows him into an alley, and then he takes out 2 roses, and he lays them down in this dark alley, and he leaves, and then she goes, and she like picks him up. She's like, what the fuck was that? You know? Don't you love how they're not touching the parents? Look at you. You thought it was going to.
I thought it was going to be part of the thing.
I love subtle. How subtle is that?
Yeah, that's it. That's what you need.
Beautiful. That's all you need. We know. In 89, we knew.
Yeah, everyone knows. Everyone fucking knows.
Everyone. It's like Spider-Man. Hey, bro, we know.
Yeah.
You don't have to start with the spider bite, bro. We know. We just show it when it happens. Just talk about it later. Subtly hint to it, obviously.
Right.
But we know.
We know.
So, cut to, she follows him, and we see Bruce. He goes up to like this town hall, like the courthouse, right? And outside, all the gangsters are like talking to the reporters because they're leaving the courthouse, right? A lot of the gangsters. And there are mimes everywhere on the street doing like performance art. Mm-hmm. You just notice that there's mimes everywhere. We see Joker's number 2 getting pictures of everything, right? He's getting pictures of Vicky. He's getting pictures of the Knox guy. He's getting pictures of all the shit going on. One of the mimes turns, and it's the Joker.
Okay.
All right. And he walks up while the gangsters are talking to the reporters, and he confirms everything that the gangsters are saying, that there's some crazy guy trying to take it all over, right? Mm-hmm. And then as he's doing that, he takes out a pen, and he fucking throws it at the guy's neck, and it goes in and it kills the dude. And he just starts laughing hysterically, bro. Joker's he's a bad motherfucker in this, dog.
Jesus Christ.
He's a bad boy. And then all the mimes, of course, pull out guns because they're all working for him.
Right.
And they start shooting, right, at everyone. Vicky, and like, you see Bruce, he's staring at the Joker. And the Joker's like walking off laughing as he just killed the guy. And Bruce is just walking right up on him. Vicky's like, Bruce! And he takes a bullet in the arm. And he just doesn't even flinch as he keeps walking. And he gets right, and he walks, like the Joker walks right by him. He's just staring at him like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? Like, It's great. Like, what is this problem? This is a problem.
I can't believe he takes a bullet in the arm. That's badass.
Oh, badass.
Badass.
That's Bruce Wayne, too.
Yeah, badass.
Also, if you're Vicky, if I'm her, I'm like, I think this nigga's Batman. Because I just seen him take a bullet and he didn't flinch.
And he was hanging upside down.
And he's rich as fuck.
Yeah, something's up.
I think he's Batman. Who else would it be?
Yeah, but she's too busy fucking digmatized.
She is digmatized.
Yeah.
So Joker goes home and he's watching the news that night, and he's so pissed because they're still only talking about the Batman. They're not talking about what he did.
Yeah.
And he smashes the TV, and he's like, this town needs a fucking enema, right? And he starts blowing a party whistle a bunch. Just crazy, bro.
Yeah, just wild.
I love that because I was like, you can't write that.
That one?
Yeah.
The ones that unfurl.
Mhm.
Oh, I want to do that. I
Great.
haven't had one in so long.
But imagine just to pull that out. It's like, why does he have that?
Yeah, he's just crazy.
He's just crazy.
He's just crazy.
So Bruce gets home, and Alfred tells him, Alfred's like, hey, I like the Vicky girl. Master Wayne. I like the Vicky girl. And she's like, she tells him how she makes him better. And Bruce is like, oh, man, I just don't have time for this shit right now, Alfred. Which is right. He's like, I don't have time to hear that shit, right? And he goes, Jack Napier is still alive. Because he's like, that was Jack Napier, that fucking Joker guy.
Yeah.
That's who that is. And he's like, I need all the info the police have on him. And he's like, yes, sir. And then he stops for a second, and he goes, hey, Alfred, she is great, though. And Alfred smiles. Like,
Aww.
I know you hear me. I know you. Hey, I know you busy, but you heard me. She's not that bad. So Vicky calls Knox and asks him to figure out why. She's like, I followed Bruce Wayne. He laid down these 2 roses in this alley. She gives him the street address. She's like, can you find out any special information on this alley? Why would he do that? What's going on? He's like, I'm on it. I'll try to figure it out, right? So Joker's number 2 shows Joker like pictures of Vicky Vale. Right. He's like, so this is the lady who was working for this Knox guy, and they're looking for Batman. She's also dating this guy, and then he shows the Joker picture of Bruce Wayne, and then Joker's looking at it, and he's like, okay, well, she's about to trade up.
Dating is a loose term, huh?
And he holds up the picture, and he starts slow dancing with it. It's a crazy scene, bro. Ooh. Great shot. He just slow dancing with the picture, right? Ooh. So Joker goes to the chemical plant that night, the Axis chemical plant, and he tells everybody, like, move, work this, we're gonna do this, and we're bottling up all these chemicals, and he starts doing his crazy laugh. So a little fast forward in the future, a little bit on the news, we see that a famous actress and model have apparently died instantly, and we don't know what's going on. And they now and they show their faces they're stuck like this, but they're dead, but they have the Joker face.
Okay. And
as the woman reporter is saying this, she starts giggling. She's like, and it also killed. And everybody's like, Sarah. And she can't stop laughing. And she starts, and then she passes out, right? And then right then, the Joker, takes over the like, how V Vendetta would take over the television broadcast?
Yeah.
The Joker takes over the television broadcast, bro.
Okay.
And he goes, coming out now, a new Joker product with a special new ingredient. And he has all these people tied up. And he's like, this stuff will make you happy. And it's like in a bottle, right? He's like, you can't see what it is. And he goes, and if you're wondering where to buy this, it's like, you see that what this shit is killing people.
Okay.
It's like making them go crazy and then fucking killing them like that.
Yeah, but they died laughing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, and if you're wondering where to buy my special product, chances are, you already have. He goes, remember, everybody, put a smiley on your face. Right? And then Bruce is watching the TV like, oh, fuck.
This is a problem.
Mm-hmm. So he starts doing all his homework on Jack Napier. And you find out the Jack Napier guy had a crazy childhood.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Crazy past, bad, just all kinds of criminal history, right? In the news, now, so many people have died because of him putting chemicals in people's women's products and shit.
Okay.
So now on the news, everyone is ugly. There's no makeup, and they're talking about how everyone is scared to use any hygiene products at all.
That makes sense.
So the whole town is on lockdown when it comes
Crazy.
to hygiene products.
Crazy.
What a crazy
Does the word
Joker
quarantine
thing
pop
to do.
up?
Oh, dude. No.
But thank God.
But also, what a crazy terrorist act.
Yeah. To make all women's products unusable.
Unusable because you're like, fuck.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Crazy. Chaos.
It is chaos.
It's pure chaos. You can't, it's like, what? Who planned on that?
No, yeah. How did you even get it done?
Yeah, dude. So the mayor, he's still yelling at Dent because, of course, we're going to have that 200 bicentennial festival.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Right.
He's literally like the dude from Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, there's a terrorist going on. It doesn't matter. Let's
we're-
gather all the people in one place, baby.
And throw a party.
Yep.
We won the Super Bowl. So Bruce, he gets a call. Alfred goes, "Sir, I just took a call from Miss Vale. She said she'll be 10 minutes late meeting you at the museum." And he goes, "Alfred, I'm not meeting Vicky today." And they kind of look at each other. Cut to, you see the Joker putting on normal makeup in the mirror. So she walks up and she goes to this super nice museum that has a nice restaurant in it. And she sits at a table for a little while and nobody shows. Right, a little bit of time goes by. A waiter goes, "Ma'am, this just came for you." And it's a little box. She opens it up. And because on the box it says urgent. She opens it up. There's a gas mask inside. She's like, "The fuck?" She grabs another little note and it says, "Put on right now." Right then you see this purple gas start coming through all the vents. She's like, "What the?" She puts it on. Everybody in the whole fucking place passes out.
Oof.
Immediately.
Wild.
Joker busts in. And he looks around the art museum. This is my favorite scene in the whole movie. This is the scene I always remembered as a kid. And he goes, "Fellas, let's broaden our minds." And he's got a crazy outfit on, right? And they cut music on, and it's Prince. By the way, Prince does the soundtrack for this whole movie.
Oh, that's dope as hell.
Yeah, this movie was way ahead of its time.
That's dope as hell.
This movie was Black Panther before Black Panther.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy that Prince did the soundtrack for this.
Yeah.
So and this Prince song starts blasting, bro, and the Joker starts, and it's like, "Oh, hail the new king in town, party man, the new king in town," and you see the Joker full on, which is where Joaquin Phoenix got the dancing from, starts doing all the crazy dancing as they're going around, him and his crew going to the art museum, and they're fucking it up. They're painting over all these like classical, beautiful art things, the Mona Lisa, like all this kind of shit, and they're painting over it and making it look like the Joker face, and and they're dancing and laughing and having a great fucking. It's the best scene in the movie, dog.
Damn,
it's awesome. Like this villain, I can't imagine being in the theater for that moment. I'm like, this is
crazy,
fucking dope, dude.
Jack Nicholson is killing
this. And so he's dancing, and he gets all the way up to Vicky, right? And then he cuts the music off, and he sits down with her, and he takes all her pictures, and he starts going through all her work. And he goes, "I have some plans for us. You know, Miss Vale, I also make art. I'll be the world's first homicidal artist, you'll say."
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Oh, amazing.
I kind of like that.
Too bad he was the first, because the second is our boy from the Cats thing. That's a homicidal artist.
Yeah.
It was all an art piece.
It was an all an art piece that he kind of got what he wanted. He got a documentary made about it.
He's gonna have movies made about him. His name will never be forgotten in time. Like he got everything. Nobody else will ever be named Luca Magnotta.
Yeah.
Like he got everything he wanted.
It's crazy. It just goes to show you, kids, if you have a goal and you really work towards it, you can get stuff done. If you believe in yourself, your dreams can come true if you work hard.
Oh my god.
And really go for it.
So you're saying
Luca Magnotta wasn't 1 foot in, 1 foot out, dude. He was 2 feet in.
He was 10 toes down.
Yeah.
So are you saying Don't Fuck with Cats is the original Last Dance documentary?
It's all about perspective, but yeah.
I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Those are two men who fucking had a plan
and really executed perfectly.
To perfection.
Perfectly, yeah. Luca's plan was so good, he had to give the clues himself.
Well, yeah, because it was like, or else he'll never get caught. And he's been killing cats and people forever. And he's like, well, that's boring.
Yeah, no, I want.
There's no documentary made about that guy.
No. But there's a documentary about the guy who creates his own cat and mouse game.
So he can do a scene from a movie.
Yeah, so he can just run through a movie.
Yeah. He's a fucking psycho. And he wants to be a movie star.
Yeah.
Well, you did it, Luca.
Yeah.
You fucking did it.
So, believe in yourself, guys.
I want to be the world's first homicidal artist. And he's like, and you will take my pictures and join me on my work. And then he brings out, remember the girl he was fucking at the beginning of the movie?
Right.
She has like a full mask on, right? And he's like, this is my latest piece. And then he has her take the mask off, and her face is completely chemically burned. And it looks ugly as shit. And then Vicky's like, she screams. And he goes, hey, I'm no Picasso, but it's art. How crazy is this guy?
Yeah, good Lord.
And so she's like, so tell me, and then she backs up and goes, so tell me, what do you know about the bat? And then she goes, I don't know anything. And then he tries to squirt some chemicals on her face. She dodges it. But bro, he tries to fuck her, like acidly fuck her face up.
And she's like, ooh.
Whoa, dodges it. And she screams and she throws water on him, right? And he goes, I'm melting. ah! And it's just back to his painted white face with the red, and he goes, boo, ha ha! He laughs, and she takes off running. Right then, Batman drops in. He grabs her. He swings across the museum. They run out, and we see the Batmobile.
Ooh.
That classic junk. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The long junk.
The long one.
And, bro, the fucking engine starts, and it's the fire that shoots out the back. And then it shoots out. Bro, I can't imagine what that theater, how crazy that theater went.
Lost its mind.
To see the Batmobile for the first time. Like, seriously, though. Not goofy looking.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit. They made the Batmobile.
Great reveal, too.
Oh, great.
The timing of the reveal was great.
Yeah, don't just show it. Let it, like, show it when you need it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then of course, our first fucking full chase.
Okay.
So the Joker guys, they hop in their cars and they're after him, you know? He uses, like, these cool jet gadgets, of course, on the car to make the car, like, whip and do cool shit. And then finally get to a point where a truck, like, blocks him, right? And then he stops the car and he goes, hop out. We'll take off on foot. So they start running off on foot, and he goes, shields up, he says into like a little mic, and the car just and turns into a full like shielded tank.
Okay.
You know?
So they can't fuck with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then he uses he goes, how much do you weigh? And she's like 108. He goes, all right. And he uses like a Gatling gun and he shoots up and like it takes him like halfway up and he goes, okay, hold on. And then she's like, what? And then he drops off and then it takes her like the rest of the way up. And then he falls down, and when he falls down, the Joker's dudes are already there, and they fucking put like 6 bullets in him. Pow, 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 you know? And it kind of knocks him out for a sec. And then they go to take off the mask. They're like, let's see who he is. And as they're taking off the mask, Vicky has her camera, and she goes, shh, and she gets like the picture of like the mask up, but you can't see. And of course, they all look up and they go, shoot her. This wakes Batman up. So now Batman like gets up and knocks all these niggas back out. Right? And then he gets up, shields open, and the car fucking shields, and the car like heads back to him.
Crazy.
You know? So he gets Vicky to come, like he shoots her back down, and then they hop in the car, and like they fucking take off, right? And then they're going through the woods, and they're going through all this shit. She's like, where are we going? Where are we going? And he just doesn't say anything. He just speeds up. That's Michael Keaton played this giant cool, bro.
Yeah, he's very smooth.
He played it smooth, like,
yeah.
oh, bitch, you'll be
You
fine.
know, you know what you know.
You'll know when you know.
Yeah.
So she's just staring at his face, right? The little bit of his face that's showing. She's staring at it, and then they almost run through a wall, and she's like, ah! And then, of course, it turns into, like, a cool tunnel.
Right.
And then he, like, boom, takes her down, and he takes her all the way into the Batcave. Like, he takes her to the Batcave, right? So they get out, and he goes, I want you to tell the police that they have it all wrong. It's not one product you're looking for. It's hundreds of products. Joker tainted these ones. Like, he figured out the whole Joker's thing, right? He goes, I want you to, put this on the press tomorrow morning. And then he tells the whole plan. And then she goes, well, why wouldn't you just talk to the, like.
Why don't you just do this?
Yeah, right? And then, he says, take it to the press. And then she says, first she says, some people say you're just as crazy as the Joker. And he goes, what people? And she's like, let's face it, you're not normal. And then she looks at him. She's like, why'd you bring me here? Why wouldn't you just take this to the, you could have just dropped this off or dropped it off to the press yourself. A million things you could have did. And he goes, there's something else I want from you. She gets real nervous. She's like, what? And then his wings go up and she's like, and then she just passes out. Right? So in the morning, she wakes in a bed in her room looking completely raped. I mean, like, bro, I've never seen someone look more like they got raped.
Oh, man.
When you see it, you'll see what I mean. And she wakes
Still all
up.
disheveled.
Yeah. And she's like, and then she looks and she's like, oh, he took my camera. Remember the picture she got?
Right.
He took the camera. He didn't rape her.
So we're told.
Different movie. So in the news, it comes out that Batman cracked the code like for the Joker's terrorism move to whoop. He stopped him. Joker's watching this. He's so fucking mad. And he's like, fellas, we've got a flying mouse to kill. So Alfred tells Bruce, like, hey, I think Vicky's pretty smart. Maybe you should tell her the truth, sir. I think Vicky can handle it.
Oh, okay.
It's like, Alfred, relax. You just met her.
Yeah, it's like, well, what has she done that's indicated that she's smart necessarily?
Alfred, I think he's just going off a hunch. But
Yeah.
it's like, maybe he likes her National Geographic. I'd be like, do you like her photos, Alfred?
Yeah.
What do you mean she's smart?
Yeah, you have no idea. You have no idea.
So he comes over her place, right, Bruce, and he has flowers, and she's so pissed. And she's like, she goes, you hurt me, Bruce. You lied to me about leaving town. I mean, I fucking slept with you, and you didn't even return my calls. Are you kidding me? And then right then he grabs her, and he pushes her down. He goes, hey, I like you, but right now, shut up. And she's like, Michael Keaton, that dude, I'm telling you, every conversation, like, well, it did not go how I thought it was going to go.
Damn.
All right. Also, Tim Burton, you wrote some shit, nigga.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, my Batman don't take no shit from no
hot
bitch.
as hell.
My Batman don't take no shit from no bitches, bro.
Yeah.
My Batman, yo, this is what Tim Burton said. Hey, this Batman has 99 problems, but
Hey, bitch ain't one.
you goddamn right.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's like, hey, I'm dealing with a lot of shit, but it ain't gonna be no.
Bitch, shut up.
Hey, I'm here to talk.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Bruce Wayne. Oh, I'm a billionaire, bitch. What do you do? I can fight crime. Talk about some goddamn who slept you, didn't call you back. he jumped at me. It's like, why is Bruce Wayne wearing a white beater?
Yeah. Why does he have a cane and a purple suit? What's going on?
So he's like, look, you know how people have different sides of personality that they'll hide from people? And she goes, oh, no, you're married. I knew it. He goes, no, listen. It's like, my life is complex, you know, like a normal person. They get up, they eat breakfast, they go to work, they kiss their loved one, they come home, you know, a job that you know they have. And she's like, what are you talking about? You know, and he's like, look, just Vicky, I'm trying to tell you. And then the doorbell rings. And he's like, oh, Vicky, ding, 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 it keeps ringing. She's like, hold on. And she goes to check it. And he mouths to her as she walks off. She goes, I'm Batman, you know? And then she opens the door. It's the Joker.
Oh, Jesus.
You miss me? She's like, ah! He's like, I think we should talk. We had dinner the other night, but you ran off with the sideshow. You know? And she's like, look. He goes, you know, my girl, Alicia, you remember her, the one you met last night? And he holds up the mask that she was wearing. You know, recently she threw herself off a window. But you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. He laughs. And she's like, ah! She screams. Right then Bruce walks out. And he's like, Bruce Wayne, look who it is. And he walks up to the Joker. And he goes, I know who you are. He goes, you're Jack. You're a kid who, you know, he starts telling him like of his past because he looked them all up and shit. He goes, but let me tell you something. You want to get nuts? And he takes a cane. He smashes some shit. He goes, let's get some. He's like, we can get fucking nuts. Right? And he's looking at him, the Joker. He goes, and he just shoots that nigga in the chest. Like, oh, dude. What, Bruce? Because also he's like, you got to remember from the Joker's perspective, he's like,
Who the fuck are you, rich guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Get
Oh,
outta
you
here.
got a little cane in your hand?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Also, I have to mention, you see Batman before he gets, like, he walks up, you see him, like, grab a plate, like a metal plate, right? You don't see, but you see him grab it up, and before he walks out, you see that, all right? So he shoots him, and then he looks at her, and he goes, why is it that every time I come for you, Vicky, someone gets in the way? And then he says a beautiful poem as he leaves, and he closes the doors.
Whew.
Psycho, dude.
Ooh, what a crazy person.
I love that he calls himself an artist. What a villain.
Yeah.
I've never heard of, even the new Jokers, I've never heard a villain call himself an artist.
A murder artist.
That's cool.
Dude, that's great. That is cool.
That's cool.
That is cool. That's some weird serial killer shit.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
cool. Tim Burton got really dark with this.
Yeah, this is dark.
God, he's awesome, man. I love Tim Burton, dude.
He's great director. Underrated.
Underrated. We don't give him enough roses, bro. But Tim Burton's that fuck. Also, the range.
Also, just the number of iconic movies too.
Oh,
Yeah.
so many, and they're different. This is so different than fucking
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands. Oh my
Yeah.
God, this couldn't be more different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The characters, the personalities, like the way you are rooting for the hero. You know what I mean? Like, dude can make a fucking, and they're all dark.
Yeah.
All dark. Yeah, you've never seen Beetlejuice.
Never seen Beetlejuice.
Oh, can't wait. We'll do that, guys. Relax. Hey, hold on. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Don't get mad at me.
Don't get
hypocrites.
mad at him.
I don't know
Don't
why you're
hate him.
hypocrites, but you're hypocrites.
Because there's stuff they haven't seen.
Yeah. Right.
You've done 120-some movies.
Yeah.
Y'all have not seen all of them, you
Yeah.
liars. Actually, maybe there's one or two.
I bet
people
you
who
now
have.
have seen more movies than some of you. There's a fair amount of people now that have seen more movies than.
Yeah, because a lot of them listen to the podcast and then don't watch the movie.
Yeah.
But I love it when you guys message me and say that I made you go watch the movie.
That's nice.
That's the best compliment. It's like, yeah,
Okay.
hey, go watch that's the whole point. The whole point is that you go watch their movie. So one day we can be sponsored by a movie platform. If we're making the money.
One day. We're putting it out in the universe.
You got to, bro. Joe Rogan signed a $100 million deal. Joe Rogan has said nigger on his podcast multiple times.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, there's like compilations of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's going to be compilations of you saying it. Doesn't mean we still can't be fucking bought by a big company.
That's a good point.
You got to dream big, baby.
That's a good point.
Because if he owns them, they don't own him.
Netflix, here we come.
Yeah. If we get so big that they have no choice,
Yeah.
if we get so big that they're like, man, we have to fucking promote. These guys make people go watch the movies. You're goddamn right they would.
Hell yeah, baby.
Tell your friends. Spoil the beans.
STB.
We want to spread like a fucking virus. Not this corona bullshit, a real virus.
Yeah, not this fake made up liberal virus. We want.
I want blue-like numbers, baby. Oh,
You're
God.
a beaner. You're a beaner. Everyone's a beaner.
That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
Even the Mexicans. You can be beaners too. So. Oh, God. So, he says the poem. Vicky turns. She's like, Bruce. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what the fuck? Remember that metal plate he had a second ago?
Yeah.
She looks down. In his jacket, he had a metal, because it's on the floor and there's a bullet casing in it.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? So he put that in his, coat.
Crazy.
So Vicky, goes and sees Knox, right? And he tells her that he found out about the street corner, whoop-de-whoop. It's where Bruce Wayne's parents were murdered. And she's like, really? And she's like, yeah. And she shows her the story. It was on this alley. Apparently, he saw the whole thing. He had to watch it all go down. She's like, oh, my God, I love how they're showing that. I love how they're telling his backstory.
Yeah.
This is the great way to do it.
Yeah.
Through other people.
You don't actually have to show it.
Yeah, it's great. So the mayor announces the 200th celebration is postponed. He has no choice. The Joker takes over the broadcast again. And he says how he has taken over crime in the city. But I'm not a killer. Again, Gotham City, I am not a killer. I'm an artist. At midnight, to show you my art, I will dump $1 million in cash on the crowd. That's right, people. $1 million. And then you see everybody else watching this around the city like,
oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
It's a lot of cash.
$10 million in cash?
10 million or $1 million?
10 million.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In cash in 1989.
Jesus Christ. Where do you even get that money? Yeah, it's fair. You do illegal stuff. Yeah.
Also, I love it that he doesn't care about money.
No.
So when he steals money from all these people,
doesn't matter. I just give it away.
okay, that's what makes it dope.
It's like him burning the cash.
This is it's like probably not where they got it from, and it's like, oh, this clearly in the comic books, this is a character trait of his that the money clearly he doesn't give a fuck. It's about the chaos of what the money will do to people.
Right.
So, he's like the festival will commence tonight, and he goes, and at the end of it there will be a duel, me and the Batman, mano y mano. Batman, I have taken off my makeup. Let's see if you can take off yours. TV cuts off, right? So Bruce cuts his TV off, and now he's pissed. And he starts looking at all the stuff of his parents' death, right? And it flashes back. Him and his parents are leaving the theater. You see a young Bruce and the parents leaving the theater. They're all happy. Someone is following them, but you can't see who. Right then, a guy walks up, and it's two guys. And one of the, you see one guy in the light, you can't see the other guy, and the guy snatches the pearls off the wife. Yeah. Right? And the husband tries to stop it. The other guy shoots him. Shoots the wife. And then you hear in the shadow, as you see a gun pointing at this little kid who's like, tell me, kid, you ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight? And then we see a super young Jack Nicholson come out of the shadow.
Damn, this motherfucker.
And his partner yells, let's go. Jack, let's go. See you around, kid. He runs off. Batman is like, and he's looking at fucking the Joker, and he's thinking, and it's just like, and it keeps cutting back, forth, as Michael Keaton. He's like, that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
He finally puts it together. God
This
damn.
is that storyline.
Okay.
I know this is one of the Joker storylines where the Joker was the one who killed his parents. Yeah. That's one of the stories. Crazy. So
it makes sense that'd be one of the stories.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's very, poetic. The whole thing. It's all circular. Full circle. So, so she says, she. Oh, as Bruce is figuring this out, right then Alfred walks into the Batcave with Vicky. Okay, and she says, Bruce, why won't you let me in? Because she knows that it's Batman now. Yeah. She also once he dodged a bullet, pretty much. Yeah. She put it and he vanished. Yeah. She knew immediately. Like, oh, I think that's Batman.
Yeah. Okay, I finally figured it out.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like it's like him stopping a bullet. Yeah. To be like, oh,
something's up.
So she's like, the other night was so special when they had sex.
Yeah.
She's like, she's like, why won't you just let me in? And he whispers, I did. He's like, you got it. And he's like mad at himself. She's like, I loved you since the moment I met you, Bruce. But I don't know what to think of this. And she points at all the cave and the suit and the car. And he goes, I don't know either. but it's something I have to do. This is how it is. It's not a perfect world. She goes, I just want to know, can we at least try to love each other? And he goes, we'll try to. But he's out there right now, and I got to go to work. Dun, 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 and he puts on the bat, and she's just like, I love this Batman, bro. This Batman, bro, 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me.
Yeah, he ain't sweating you, Vicky. Get the fuck out of here.
He said, hey, we'll try.
Yeah.
But right now,
Bitch.
there is a psychopath on the loose. I got to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Love it, dude. He comes in. So you see the Batmobile come fucking blasting through that chemical plant.
Right.
Fucking shooting and whoop-de-whoop. And then it gets all the way to the middle and it turns into the shield thing and it drops like a bomb outside of it and the whole place blows up. And then you see the car drive out and Batman's waiting on it like a badass. So you see, he looks up. You see a chopper. And it's the Joker. He's leaning out and he goes, hey, Birdman, you missed me. And the chopper flies off.
Ooh, like, damn.
So now, on the main street, the celebration is happening.
Okay.
We see Prince is blasting. You hear another Prince song. So dope that Prince is the theme of this.
It's like Kendrick Lamar and Black Panther.
So Tim Burton, genius.
Yeah.
Ahead of his time.
Smart to do that.
So smart.
Smart to do that.
Like, oh, man, who, it would be dope? Prince. Like, let's not, you know what I mean? Like, also, Prince is darker than Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's fun and pop. Prince is like, we beautiful. You know, it's a little like harder for what he is. You know,
a little more adult.
Yeah, it's a more adult.
Prince is a little more adult.
Prince is more adult
than Michael Jackson for sure.
So you hear the Joker's on a float and he's dancing and shit, and you see a huge Joker like balloon behind him, right? And he's throwing money out to the people and he's dancing his ass off, and he looks like an evil Ferris Bueller.
Nice.
That's exact. You know what I mean? You remember that image of him on the floor?
And dancing.
And there's money and everybody's loving it because everybody's loving him. Like, but it's so evil, you know? And he's laughing. So Vicky and Knox get there and they're taking pictures and shit. Cut to Batman. Now, I bet the theater went crazy. In the bat plane. And it looks like the bat symbol. Right. You know what? It's that one. You know the one that looks like that?
Yeah.
You know? And he's in the middle in the cockpit, and it's like, I bet the theater was like, woo, nigga, the Batmobile ain't no fucking bat plane. It's like, you know what I bet? I remember being in the Dark Knight, and the Batmobile turned into the Bat motorcycle.
That was dope as shit.
And that feeling of like, no, we're getting both of them. God damn it. So he's in the cool bat jet, and it's also cool they brought all these out in the first one. They were like, yo, this movie's gonna be the big. Tim Burton was like, yo, we're about to make the biggest movie of all time.
Yeah.
Fuck the bullshit. So Joker, he's asking the people on the mic, he's like, who do you people trust? Me, the one giving out the money, or the Batman? Right? And everybody's like, they're cheering for him because he's giving out 10 million in cash.
We like money.
Hey, bro, I'm there, and I'm also going, Joker.
Yeah.
I'm walking out of that bitch with like $2,000 on me, dog. In 89?
Oh, man, that's a good payday.
Oh, it's a check.
Well, that's $2,000. That's more than, if you work a minimum wage job, that's way more than you make in a month now.
Now?
Yeah.
So in 89, you buying a house.
Yeah.
Oh, you buying a house before the stock market, also before the market, like you buying a house, fool.
Yeah.
Like you buying a house and you okay. You are okay now with the $2,000. Unless you blow it on like, shoes. Which hopefully you do.
But you can.
So, right then the Joker looks at his crew and he goes, "Masks on, boys." And they all put their masks on. And he gets back on the mic. He goes, "Now comes the part where I relieve you people of the burden of your useless lives. But if you have to go, go with a smile." And then he releases gas from the balloon. Starts killing people, bro. Starts just killing everybody. The same people he was giving all the money to.
Ooh.
And the images of the people who are dying with the laugh, and they have all the money in their hand. Tim Burton. So it's a great shot.
What a lesson to learn.
What a lesson to learn.
Ain't no such thing as a free lunch, baby. Ain't no such thing.
Preachy, eh? You know what it reminded me of? It was very much like a Black Mirror kind of thing.
Okay.
just the shot of the people
holding the money
with the evil smile at, and they're holding all this money that they can't. Well, now what?
Yeah, well, you're dead. It doesn't matter. You can't take money with you. That's what my mom always tells me.
That's why I was like, oh, it's like I love the Joker as a villain, bro. I'm gonna give these people free money
and then kill them with the money in their hand.
Why? I don't know. It's like, why would you do that?
Why not?
And it's like, well, I can't fight that guy.
It's hard to.
How the fuck do I beat you? You're giving out free money and then killing people who got the free money, and you don't even want the money.
Yeah, what kind of crazy person are you?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck was that? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, what the fuck was that? That was I thought we were like getting loyalty or something.
Right.
That's not what we were doing.
You could build an army.
Oh no, we were just.
People. No, you're just like, fuck the army. I'd just rather people die.
No, they suck too.
Yeah, everyone sucks.
Oh, I mean, pure villain, man. True, pure villain. So Batman uses his jet to like snag all the balloons up that are releasing the gas, right? Mm-hmm. And he snags them all up, and then he takes them all up to the sky, and then he like cuts them loose, and then they go floating like way up, like pretty much in space. You know what I'm saying?
Can't hurt anybody.
Yeah. And the Joker's like, oh, those are my balloons. And he looks at his crew. He stole my balloon! I love that shot, like a little kid, because he's pointing up to, he stole my balloons! And he looks at his number 2, and he goes, how come nobody told me he had one of those flying thingies? Bob, gun! And his number 2 gives him a gun, and then he shoots and kills his number 2. And he's like,
great. Great. That's awesome. Just the loyal number 2 right there. Love it.
Loyal, too.
Yeah.
Shoots him, kills him, just like that. With his gun.
Love it. Love it.
This villain is... Yeah, I get why when people say greatest Joker, that people never want to give it to Heath still sometimes. They always want to go Jack. I get it. We weren't there when this movie... seeing this movie in the theaters, I bet was a mind fuck.
Yeah, it must have been like a huge...
Of all mind fucks, to see an actual superhero movie.
Can you make a superhero movie this dark? This is the first dark one. So
God.
Like, oh, God. I can't believe someone did this.
I can't believe someone did this. And it's Batman, who everybody knows is the coolest.
What was this rated?
PG-13.
That makes sense.
There's no cuss words in it.
Okay.
Take out everything else is in it. And also, Tim Burton's colors. The colors are dark. The only thing that's bright is the Joker, which is fun. Because he's the scary one. So it's like, oh, man, the contrast is beautiful.
Good decision.
Oh, yeah. Tim, man, that dude knows colors. And I think as a director, bro, it's crazy how important it is. The colors of the movie, fool.
They set up the ambiance. They set up the vibe that you want to like portray.
If the colors are too bright in the movie, it'll ruin the movie. It'll ruin the movie, bro. If the colors are too rainbowy or too Disney-like or whatever, it'll I don't like this.
Right.
If the colors are too dark, it might make the movie too scary. You're like, oh, we need to lighten this up a little bit.
Yeah.
This is not fun.
It's all of that small stuff comes into play when you're making a good movie, right?
Oh, man, what the character's wearing.
The devil's
is he wearing a gray shirt or a white shirt, a yellow shirt? Like that shit matters.
The devil's in the details.
Oh, dude, so much. So, it's a great shot of like the jet flying like kind of into space,
right?
And then you see the shot of the moon, and it gets like towards the middle of the moon, and like a great still shot of like the Batman logo in the middle of the moon, like almost like the
the bat signal,
and then it falls like great shot, and then Joker, he's waiting in the streets, and he sees the jet coming at him now from a distance. It's the same shot in Dark Knight.
Okay,
you know what I'm talking about? Joker's standing there and he's got the Tommy gun. Batman's coming at him. And he's like, come on. He's shooting at him. Exact same thing. So the jet's coming at him. It's shooting at Joker and he's like, come on, baby. I mean, I didn't know that. It was like, oh, that's where they got this from.
Oh, they paid homage.
Mm-hmm. And he's doing it. He's like, eyes closed. Come on, do it. Do it. Same thing. And then he just like that, he's trying to shoot him and he doesn't shoot him. Batman doesn't shoot him. And then Joker's like, gets disappointed and he pulls out this ridiculous gun. Fucking lets it get close. Bam! Catches it. And it fucking and it crashes into a church.
Ooh. To a church?
Mm-hmm. But I love the same thing. Batman just bitches out, can't kill him.
Yeah, Batman can't kill. That's his whole thing.
And fucking Joker's like, oh, you little pussy. Well, here.
Yeah, I got you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they paid homage. I didn't know.
Paid homage.
I didn't know. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So he crashed into a church. Vicky runs in to check on him. And he isn't in the plane. And she's like, what the fuck? Right then, Joker walks up on her, pulls a gun on her. And she's like, oh. And then he calls his crew and he tells them to pick him up atop of this church with the chopper in 10 minutes. Right. They start walking off. You see Batman kind of blast out of the wreckage. Like he comes out of it, and he's all fucked up now.
Right.
So Joker and Vicky are climbing the stairs to the top. Batman is like falling behind him and he's limp. He's beat up, So police right then show up to the church and they all come in. Joker gets to the top. There's like a bell at the top of churches all the time.
Yeah, the bell tower.
He sprays like with his like he has like a little flower here, and he sprays acid out of his flour on the like thing holding the bell, and it falls, and it fucking boom, like lands at the bottom, and it blocks the door. So now the police can't come in.
Get in. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So Batman finally gets to the top, right? And he hears the Joker, but he can't see him, but he hears him talking. Shall we dance tonight? He hears like he's looking for him. And then right then, one by one, guys come out to attack him, and like Batman fucks a dude up easily, right? Then he looks out on the balcony, and he sees, like, they're way high up, and he sees Vicky and the Joker, and he's got a gun in his hand, and he's like dancing with her.
Okay, like you did with the picture.
Mm-hmm. And as the others are like, his rest of his crew's trying to fight Batman, he's fucking him up, right? So right then, Joker looks at Vicky and he goes, I don't want to go, but he says, like, what did he say? He says, he's like, oh, I don't want to go alone. I'm glad you're here, or something like that. And then he puts the gun to his head, and she's like, and he pulls the trigger. She's like, ah, and then just bang comes out, like on a little flag, and he just like laughs to himself, and she tries to get away, and he keeps dancing. He's just crazy, And so Batman and this black dude he's fighting a black dude on Joker's team.
Okay.
And this black dude, bro, is giving Batman all the business, like Bane level.
Okay, so it's like a good fight.
He's fucking Batman up.
Okay.
Like he's just a villain. He's just one of the henchmen.
Right.
But this nigga is giving Batman the hand, and he's about to kill him, and he throws Batman off like where the bell kind of fell through, and Batman catches himself and like swings his legs back up and grabs the guy's head and fucking boom, like hits it on the thing, and then like throws him down the belt. Like,
oh damn!
But it was like he had to beat him like that.
Yeah, like last minute Hail Mary almost.
Oh nigga, he was giving Batman the hands, bro. You're also like, who is this nigga?
Yeah.
Who is he?
How is he not the number 2?
Yeah, make him your number 2, dude.
Yeah.
This guy is crazy
This guy
strong.
fights.
Yeah. So, Joker is still dancing with Vicky, and he looks at her and he goes, Vicky, we were made for each other. Beauty and the Beast. And he stops and he goes, but if anyone else calls you a beast, I'll rip their lungs out. And he keeps dancing. Jack Nicholson, you that dude, bro. You that mother. Who says that? Who says a joke in the middle of all this?
Oh, dude. I mean, the dude, Joe killed himself. He's on some shit right now.
Oh, God. You're right. So, right then Vicky sees Batman's cape kind of bend the corner. And she's like, so she starts kind of kissing the Joker. She's like, Mr. Joker, you say such beautiful things. And he's like, what the fuck? That when girls do that?
Yeah.
And she starts kissing him more. And then she goes down like she's about to suck his dick. And he's looking at her. And then you hear, excuse me. And he looks over. And then Batman goes, you ever dance with the devil in pale moonlight? Boom! Knocks that nigga. Bam! Right? And then Joker's like, hey! And he fucking boom! Fucks him up. He's like, hey, you made me! You dropped me in the chemicals! And Batman just keeps fucking him up. He's bleeding everywhere now. He's, fucking his face up. And then as he's beating his ass, the Joker's still cracking jokes, though.
Yeah, hell
come
yeah.
on! Oh, come on, Batman, we work together! Like, fucking him up. So, Batman looks at him and goes, you made me first. He goes, hey. Joker's like, hey, come on. I was a kid when I killed your parents. What does that matter anymore?
Oh, so he knows?
He knows.
Oh, damn.
Joker's a bad motherfucker, bro.
Damn. What a line, too. What does that matter anymore? What a line. Technically not wrong.
Oh, you're a bad boy, Bob. You're a bad little boy. And right then, the Joker pulls out some glasses and he puts them on like goofy glasses. He goes, come on. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Right? And the Batman, obviously, bam, knocks him off the building.
Right.
And he flies off. And, they hear, and they go, both him and Vicky go to look over. And as they look over, he caught himself and he pulls them off the building. You know what I mean? So they fall off and they fucking catch last second. And now he's like standing. Like there was like when he knocked him over, there was like a ledge, like to like catch himself. Like, whoa. You know what I mean? And then that's how he pulled them over. So now they're dangling off with their hands.
Okay.
And Vicky, like, now they're dangling. Vicky falls because she can't hold herself much longer. And then Batman grabs her, so now he's one-handed, And then the Joker's just laughing, and he's trying to stomp his hand, so he, drops him as he keeps laughing. And then he sees his chopper coming for him, and they drop down like one of those ladders, that kind of dangle from a, you know what I mean? That was from a police chopper.
Yeah.
And he goes like, I have to bid you adieu, Batman, and he gets on the ladder, and he goes to, start climbing up it. And Batman shoots his fucking ankle with his Gatling gun, and it attaches to those those like fucking goblin things that are on the edge of
Gargoyle?
the building. Gargoyle that Batman looks like sometimes.
Yes.
You know, he'll stand on the edge of a building like one.
Yeah,
You know what I
gargoyle.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's one of those. So it hits Joker's ankle and attaches to that. Like
Okay.
goes around that. And he's like, and they're still pulling him up. So it's now pulling. He's like, hey, right? And then they pull off the gargoyle. So now he's like, and like he drops down and like now he's just like on the last ring and he's barely holding because that thing is like
heavy.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, and he fucking let's go.
How does Batman shoot? Isn't he dangling by one hand?
Oh yeah, I forgot he pulls her up.
Okay.
So when he goes, I bid you adieu, Batman, he pulls her up and then fucking like, you know?
Okay.
Because, you know, he's not trying to stomp him out anymore.
Right.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
Yeah, very important. Yeah, good point. Absolutely good. Very important that he pulled her up, shot at it, right?
He was like, well, a bitch ain't one, right? And it just drops her.
Hit me! So, it's too heavy and then he fucking falls and he's like, and he falls into the darkness.
Oh, damn.
Just like that, right? So, Batman gets up, right? And as he's grabbing Vicky, the thing breaks and they fall again. And then they're falling to their death and then he fucking grabs her, shoots up, and at the last second, it catches on something, right? And then they're just dangling, right? He's just holding on to her and they're just dangling and shit. On the ground, we see the Joker. Concrete smash, you know, he's smashed pretty much into the concrete. Full smile, you know, smiling. And you hear, and all the police walk up, and they pull out of his jacket, and he just has it's just playing. It's just a laugh track.
Crazy.
So creepy looking.
Crazy.
And you're just like, what the fuck, bro?
Crazy.
So, next day, the mayor announces all the Joker's men are locked away. They're in prison, and safety is our new priority in Gotham.
Oh yeah, after you got people killed, buddy, huh? Now it's a priority. Now after the thing that you wanted, it's a priority.
Mayor.
Yeah, you sound like a politician.
So Knox,
garbage person,
asked Vicky for pictures of Batman, right?
Yeah.
So they can write the story because he knows he got like a picture of him. And she just kisses him on the cheek and walks off. He's like, Vicky, Vicky, come on, Vicky. So he walks off. He goes and like back up to where they're having this big, town meeting where the mayor's talking.
Right.
And the mayor says, Batman sent us a letter, for the city of Gotham. And it just says, if evil rises again, just give him a call. And then Knox is like, the one reporter goes, and how are we supposed to do that? And he goes, well, he gave us a signal. And they cut it on. The Batman logo lights up in the sky, right? Vicky looks up and she's smiling. She turns and Alfred's waiting on her. She gets in the car. And then he goes, Alfred's like, Mr. Wayne told me to tell you he might be a little late. And then she smiles and she's like, I'm not surprised. Camera pans up. You see the Dark Knight watching over his city. The Batman logo right next to him. Batman.
Damn. That was a fun movie.
Oh, the movie's off the chain good, dude.
That was a fun movie.
This movie is off. When I told it today, I was just like, oh, you know what? We need to do a big movie. We'll do it. And then I started watching the nigga, and me and Sam were like, nigga, this movie is phenomenal. They did a phenomenal job with this movie.
I'm excited.
I get why it's a franchise now.
I'm excited, yeah. Why it spawned a bunch of spin-offs. And
why everybody thinks this is the best superhero.
Yeah.
I totally get, like, watching this, like, oh, this is why everybody loves Batman the most. Because his movies go harder than everybody's.
2 separate generations of people saw a great Batman movie.
Where people can't, like, because some people are still Keaton Batman people. We're Bale Batman people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people are Jack Nicholson Joker people. We are...
Heath
Well,
Ledger.
now we're Heath Ledger, but there is and then there's a wave behind us who are Joaquin Phoenix Joker people.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad because he also all 3 of those Jokers are absolutely perfect,
phenomenal,
and you can rank them how you want to rank them.
The what's it called? Yeah, but I know that my dad loves this Batman.
Oh, it's an amazing film.
Yeah.
It's because beyond that, it's a Batman movie, just like The Dark Knight. This is a good movie.
I'm excited to finally see it. The only thing that I remember, on TV once, I saw the plate scene. The plate scene. As soon as you said that, I was like, I've seen that.
Oh, where he puts the plate. I mean,
Yeah.
Where he just puts the plate in the jacket. You don't like you just see him grab the plate.
The bullet thing.
Oh, like where she picks it up and she sees there's a bullet in the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And that's where she goes. And she figures out that it's Batman.
Yeah, it's like
obviously.
I've seen that somewhere. But other than that, I was like, oh wow, I can't believe I pretty much missed this movie.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So great. I mean, Prince on the soundtrack. I mean, Tim Burton, dude, you fucking murdered this in every aspect of it.
Yeah.
The writing, cinematography, the directing.
And shout out to you, because when people mention their favorite directors, I feel
no
like
one
not many
says
people,
Tim.
or at least our crew, no one says Tim.
Yeah.
There's probably definitely those people out there, but shout out to you. You're an all-time great director.
You're a goat, man.
Yeah,
you are
all-time
a goat.
great.
Absolutely, dude. This is I can't wait for you to watch it. But
Bah. That's Tim. Bah.
You know what's funny though? We were talking about great directors the other night, literally.
Yeah.
And we were talking Scorsese, Tino, because I mean those are the two, Scorsese and Tarantino, and Quarantino, and Tim Burton definitely deserves to be in that category. And James Cameron, we were talking about him, but Tim Burton how is he not up there with those guys?
Top tier. It's top tier level 1 directors.
He's in the top 5.
Spielberg. He's up there.
He's up there.
He's up there.
Because he's done enough.
He's done enough, and he's very unique. He's such a unique style.
And his style is his style, too.
Yeah, his style is his style.
Every time you see a Tim Burton movie, you're like, oh, nigga, this is a Tim Burton movie. You're never confused.
Yeah.
You're never confused on it, you know? All right, so Beetlejuice is another. So you finally seen this one to add to your Tim Burton. What Tim Burton movies have you seen?
Scissorhands? Did he do the new Willy Wonka? Did he do that one? Yeah, I've seen that one. Huh. I think you'd have to mention him.
You didn't see, the nigga, the barber.
No, I've seen the play. But I didn't watch the movie.
You haven't seen that one, and
no.
then you haven't seen,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I haven't seen that.
And then Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Those are big time classics, like classics.
Those are big movies. Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street always scared the fuck out of me as a kid. That's why I didn't like it.
Yeah,
animation's terrifying.
It seems so.
You've seen that what the animation looks for,
yeah,
because it's classic. That look.
I'm curious to like what it actually is too.
Terrifying.
Yeah, but is it like a kids movie?
I guess I didn't think so when I was a kid watching it.
Okay,
so that's how I felt.
Because I have no idea what the plot is at all.
I don't remember. I was always scared. I was always too scared. I think I'm sure I've seen it, but I was always like, this is horrifying. But I'll probably watch it as an adult and be like, this is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
That's crazy. Well, it's on our list. It's a Christmas movie, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be fun to do for Christmas time. And then, but I have still some other things for Christmas that I have to do. What did we do last Christmas?
What did we do last Christmas? We did Elf the first Christmas.
Yeah, and then last Christmas I surprised you with something.
It was a movie that was like,
Trading Places.
Yeah.
Because you were like, it's a Christmas movie, and it is.
Yeah. He dresses up as a drunk Santa, or he gets fucked up as Santa Claus.
Well, no, it's like the whole movie takes place during Christmas.
It's
just has nothing to do with Christmas.
Yeah.
But it is a movie that they play during Christmas time because it's like, well,
it's like Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie, but it's not really a Christmas movie.
We don't know why.
It's totally a Christmas movie.
But it's best to play it around that time.
Yeah.
That's when the numbers are really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for you to see this, bud.
I'm excited to finally watch
Jack,
it.
You can. I'll get to know where you put. After you see this, you can finally rank your Jokers.
We'll rank the J's, baby.
Yeah, we'll see what your ranking is. Because wow, you've never been able to accurately give a Joker ranking.
And now I will finally be able to.
Mm-hmm. This might be your number one.
This could be.
You never know because you're a ledger, but you might see this and be like, oh, I changed my mind.
This could be. It's gonna be hard to beat childhood memories. That's what this has to overcome.
Joaquin's Joker is fucking perfect as well.
They're all just crazy.
All three of them did it so good.
It's crazy how they all had different takes on it.
Yeah, they did.
But similar but different.
Similar. That's what all three of them are actually great actors. You can tell.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow, that's why they give that role to only great actors. It's a hard role.
It's a hard role, and it's like we said, it is a top villain. So it's like to justify
the villain. You gotta really nail it, man. And you gotta nail it by bringing what they want, and you gotta bring your own thing.
Yeah, you gotta
give a weird mix.
You gotta give people what they want, but it's also you gotta make it your own. It's like tough.
Think Batman too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Robert Pattinson. That's a hard. That's nigga. You gotta come after Bale too, who did 3 perfect ones.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, good luck.
And Affleck wasn't really Batman. Really, he was.
Did we even count that shit?
Yeah, it's like Batman vs Superman, but like he didn't get his own movie.
And then Justice League.
Oh, he was in Justice League. I never seen Justice League.
Well, of course he's in Justice League.
That makes sense that it's him. Yeah, but yeah, he never had his own movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, good luck, Pattinson.
You heard what he said? How he's not working out for the role?
It's weird.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw
that was huge viral news.
Yeah, it's like a skinny Batman.
I think more like, oh, do you think it's not going to, or do you think, oh, it's over? This movie's over. We had to stop filming halfway through.
Oh, yeah.
This is over. I don't even know what they're talking. Work out for what?
Yeah, right. We're going to restart production? Cost extra money.
I mean, of course you want to because it's Batman, but it's like we have to make a whole new movie. We have to reshoot all the beginning shots to get the same
different.
flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna look different.
Everything's going to look so different. Like, what are we talking about? What are we fucking talking? The movie's going to be halfway, be like, oh, that was a vibe. And then the second half had a different vibe.
Yeah, everyone was sadder.
And weight had changed.
Yeah, a lot of coughing.
The locations became a lot smaller.
Yeah.
They went from these massive stadium shoots to like, it was all like 12 Angry Men. It was just one room.
Yeah.
It was a weird version of Batman.
Stadium shoots were there, but there were no fans in the audience. It was really weird.
It was a weird take. Like, oh, we're going to blow up the city, but there was no one in the city. So it was like, I guess blow it up.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. Like all these movies, like, damn, y'all looking at the address coronavirus somehow.
Yeah, every movie that was in the middle of, this is what I think. Every movie post this just fine. Like if you're coming out of this like, oh, now I'm going to make a movie. Perfect. Mm-hmm. If you were in the middle of making a movie before, like while this happened, and you had to stop your movie or stop your TV show,
let it go. Let it go.
Can't fucking shoot anymore. Let it go. Let it go. The actors are out the door. They don't care because they already got paid. And they're moving on.
Corona never bothered them anyway.
We'll see y'all next week.